Going live on a Sunday. Happy Sunday fun day, everyone. He loves when I do that, don't you, babe? Don't ya?
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for joining us here on this windy evening. Hopefully we don't lose power.
We're not even hurricane territory, and here we are in the middle of a hurricane. Therefore, I think we better move.
So right now, winds are blowing at 25 miles per hour. Jeremy went out to throw something in the trash, and one of the branches came hitting the side of the house, and it almost sounded like icicles falling.
It almost hit me.
And it almost hit him in the side of the head.
I have ninja cat-like skills.
His cat-like reflexes kicked in, and he was able to dodge it.
No, I got it to land right in my mouth. I was like this. And I got it. I caught that one. Leaves aren't my thing, but I can get full branches.
Every Sunday, Jeremy likes to start off with the song.
You were trying to think of a transition there, weren't you? Like, every Sunday, Jeremy likes to start off with a song. Is that my cue?
Yeah, it's your cue.
We love you, YouTubers. Yes, we do. We love you, YouTubers. This is true. When you're not near us, we're blue. Oh, YouTubers, we love you. All right, pick me out a name.
We love Adventures with the Hudsons.
Okay. Love you, Adventures with the Hudsons. Give me a few more syllables. That wasn't hard enough, okay? We love you, Adventures with the Hudsons. Yes, we do. Love Adventures with the Hudsons. This is true.
We got to see them.
You're not near. You're giving away spoilers already. When we're not
in
near
the chat.
you. Oh, okay.
Let me finish the sentence.
We're blue. Oh, Adventures with the Hudsons. We love you. Now, try and really trip me up this time.
You want me to name off someone in the chat?
Yeah, give me another person.
All right. Let's see. Oh, the chat's going so fast. Let's go with JoJo's mom.
All right, we can do that.
She's all the way in the UK.
We love you, JoJo's mom.
Is that better?
Oh, yes, we do. Much better. We love you, JoJo's mom. Mom.
They say mom.
Well, you should have said mom in the first place.
I did.
And this is true.
You need me to clean out your ears?
Maybe you were mumbling. Why are you always sticking your fingers in orifices they don't belong?
Because you're not listening.
Not near us, we're blue. Oh, JoJo's mama, we love you. All right, I need a... Oh, you're getting fist pump. You don't mess
Tony Gonzalez, who sent us a super chat.
We can do
Appreciate it, Tony.
Love you, Tony Gonzalez. Well, yes, we do. Love you, Tony Gonzalez.
Or you say Tony
This
G.
is true. When you're not near us, we're blue. Oh, Tony Gonzalez, we love you. One more.
Colin Taylor, he sent us a super chat before we went live too.
We can do that. Love you, Colin Taylor. Are you sure it's not Colin?
Colin.
All right. We love you, Colin Taylor. This is true. Love you, Cole. All right, we'll go Colin Taylor. Yes, we do. You're not near us. We're blue. Oh, Colin Taylor, we love you.
Fist pump to Jason LeGrand, sent $5, says, love you guys. Appreciate it, Jason.
We have so much to cover.
We do have a lot. A lot went on. Appreciate it, Sandra. She sent $5, says, love y'all. Love y'all.
So, is that what she did? She went, love y'all.
Well, that's what I envisioned in my head.
All right. Yeah,
right, Sandra?
Whatever works. So we have a ton to cover. So much to cover. So much to talk about.
We really do.
Oh my goodness. And you got Florida in the middle of it.
Florida's definitely it's been on our mind. As you could tell, based on our backdrop, we're back in Ohio for the time being.
What's the first thing we did this morning? Well, that I did when we woke up this morning. And I asked Alexa what the temperature was in Florida instead of here. And
I'm pretty sure Alexa told you something you didn't want to hear.
No, told me something I did want to hear.
Made you jealous for the time being, because here in Ohio, 24-mile-per-hour winds makes it feel like it's -1.
It's cold. All right. So we got
Alexa said it was 80 degrees.
It's going to be in the 80s
today. High of 80
in
Florida.
In the 80s today.
Debbie Vaughn sent $2, says another down payment on a gator to wrestle.
Yes. And the thing is, most viewers, they're like, Jeremy's always joking. It's a joke.
He's not joking this time.
Oh my goodness.
Definitely not joking this time.
Fast
Ed sent $2, says thank you.
All right, so let's hit some real basics really quick, and then we can get into the meat of the evening, because there's a ton.
The meat and
potatoes. There is a ton to talk about. So, number one, we've hit some great milestones with the channel. We thank you so much. We could not do it. We're still humbled. We don't even know why anybody even watches. It's just mind-boggling, and yet here we are. We're at 74.5 million views. We're at 297, and we'll just say 297,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Most likely, unless you guys pull some miracle out of your hat tonight and you get 3,000 more subs tonight.
Yeah.
But most likely by next Sunday, we'll probably have a 300,000 celebration.
That was awesome. And our goal was to hit 300,000 subscribers before the
end
of the year.
By 2050. That was our goal.
By the end of the year.
No, by 2050, that was the goal, to hit 3 subscribers by the end of 2050. But for somehow, some way, that is just,
we're making strides, and it's incredible. And again, without you guys, we couldn't have gotten there.
Yeah, we appreciate it so much.
We really do.
Humbled. I say it again and again and again. Never in a million years would I have thought anybody would want to watch anything that had to do with anything that I had to do with. So
right. And then over 2 years ago when we met, never have I ever thought that I'd be sitting here talking live to our amazing community. How many people are watching right now?
2014.
2,000 people.
2014.
Hanging out live with you guys.
Sweet.
297,000 subscribers later, and 74 million views.
That's
pretty
just incredible.
Insane.
We're going to hit 75 million views. We're going to hit 300,000 subscribers by next weekend. It's going to be amazing.
That's awesome.
It just blows my mind away.
If the momentum keeps going,
blows my mind away.
For shizzle. Amy Wins sent $5. Appreciate it, Amy, but no comment.
Oh, you don't want to comment on that?
No, she didn't leave it. She didn't leave a message with her super chat, silly.
All right, so if they haven't subscribed yet, what should they do, George?
If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It's free. It doesn't cost you a thing. It costs you 2 seconds of your time to hit subscribe. There's 3 bells that'll pop up automatically. You want to hit the top bell. That means it'll give you all notifications every time we release a new video when we go live every Sunday.
And a lot of the viewers right now, they're like, no, don't go to Florida. Don't go. Don't leave.
Why are you leaving me?
And I don't think we must not have communicated really well. We're going to Florida so that we can actually do the YouTube job even better.
Yes. So we're not leaving YouTube. We're not leaving our amazing YouTube community. We're just leaving Ohio for the cold months, for the winter months.
We can actually do YouTube on a daily basis without freezing and dying of frostbite.
Yes.
And enable us to really work with 2 channels. So the What the ASMR and What the Hales. And that'll open up those opportunities. But we'll get into more of that later. So we do have to tackle one thing. The thieves who have been stealing the videos are at an all-time high right now. You guys have been phenomenal trying to report them. Right now,
they're on a new level of scam.
They're on a new level of scam. They've taken our images, they've taken our logos, they've taken all of our videos, and they are going into our actual What the Hales Facebook page, and they're messaging those individuals that are part of that page, and then giving them a link and saying, hey, you won $5,000 from their fake page.
Yeah.
And
Hales
trying to get your credit
with
card
2
information.
L's, I think. Yeah.
So they're trying to get your credit card information. Remember, we will never, ever ask for your credit card information.
We'll never ask you for your banking information.
Nothing. Unless you're buying at the auction, Georgia's going to send you an invoice, but we're never going to send anything through Facebook to you. So remember, that is a scam. The best thing you can do is get in on that page and report every single video, not just our videos, every single video that you find on those types of pages. The instructions are right in the last post on the What the Hales Facebook page, the actual real one. Remember, you will never be able to watch an actual video, a long video of What the Hales on the What the Hales Facebook page. You'll be able to watch a 15-second to 1-minute video, but nothing long. You'll only see links. That's how you know it's the actual page. And if it's filled with hilarious stuff, Hale's hilarious stuff, then you'll know it's the actual page. So do not fall for those scams, for those tricks. The best thing you can do is an army of people rally around and report them as spam, scam, fraudulent, thieving, stealing. Get them.
Yeah. And the sad truth is it's never going to stop. They're going to continue to take scams on a whole different level, but never, ever. And it's not just from, if you get it from Facebook, whether it's a phone call or an email or a letter, you never, ever, ever give out your banking information because, again, scammers are going to scam.
Scoffers are going to scoff and scammers are going to scam.
Adam Perticus sent $2. Says you guys have amazingly relatable personalities. Gator's going to chomp.
Did he just say we're related?
Relatable. We
are not related. I am the dark one in this relationship, and you are. I'm the Arabic one.
The pale one.
The pale one.
Even though I have olive skin, I'm still the pale one.
So we've got so much to cover. We got to hit that. What did we do yesterday? Just brief update. What did we do yesterday?
Yesterday was our fall warehouse liquidation auction. Featuring Second Sense. He was there to auction off everything. And then we had a nice Linner.
Wait.
Would you say it's Linner?
Who was all at Linner? So we had...
So Rob, it was Rob's birthday, so he couldn't go to Linner with us. He had to meet his family to celebrate his birthday.
But he got to celebrate later for his third celebration.
So Adventures with the Hudson was able to join us. Conky and Noreen were able to join us. Okay. And then I'm trying to picture who was
Storage Forgers were there.
Okay. And then Patience and Christian.
Yeah. But then at the auction, we also had Great Finds Resale. They have a resale shop here in Wooster, Ohio.
Yeah.
And then we had Second Sense. Obviously, Rob was filming as well. And Rob just put out a video of the auction a couple hours ago. So Rob will probably put out a video. Adventures with the Hudsons will probably put out a video, and Conky's going to put out a video.
He already put like a short video.
Yeah, there was a short out. Great Finds is going to put a video out. Our video will probably come out on Wednesday. So if you want to catch all of that action beforehand, we'll give you a chance to check out all those other channels and all of their auction videos. And then you can see how to really make a video with them. And then we'll put ours out and you'll be like, Jeremy, you suck. Which is the normal thing that we get on our videos.
Let me catch up some of these super chats. Amanda Smith sent a $2.99 super sticker. Appreciate it, Amanda.
You mean super sticker?
And then Yaya's Universe sent $2. Says, love you guys. Appreciate it, Yaya. I know. If I missed any super chats, I'm so sorry, guys. This chat is flying. Debbie Devers sent $2. Says, hi, love your baby photo, George. If you guys followed our YouTube community page, Facebook page,
Baby
and
Asian
where else
Sumo.
Did you put it? On
Instagram.
We put up a baby photo of me when I was
Baby
chubby.
Asian Sumo.
And I had a mo haircut, like that bull haircut.
That was George. Give me food.
Did I look hangry in my baby photo?
You look hangry all the time.
Colin Taylor sent $5. Says, how about a Christmas prize of a push machine unopened bag from a coin pusher, you guys, as your trivia question?
Interesting. Did somebody say
mystery bag prize? That's actually really good. That's a good idea. Appreciate it, Colin. Krista Y sent $5. Says, hey guys, what the Hales is up? George, been thinking of you. You guys are awesome. I look forward to watching all your new videos. Appreciate it, Christy.
So we had a Hales of a great time at the auction.
Yes.
After the auction at Linner. And then we went out to Rob's Second Sense. We went out to Rob's place afterwards to have a birthday bash with him. We had a great time. Conky and Noreen went live on Conky's Flippin' Adventures. And the fire just kept getting bigger and hotter. Just got bigger and hotter.
You posted those, didn't you? Where you started smoking?
Some are in the video that we'll release on Wednesday.
Oh, my goodness.
But at one point, we did hear fire trucks. And you'll have to watch everybody's videos to see what happened.
Adventures with the Hudson sent $5. Says, had a great time at the auction yesterday. Can't wait to visit you in Florida.
They got some.
Beth and Jim. Amy Wynn sent $5. Appreciated, Amy.
If we froze, Jim bought an entire. I think I rewind froze like this. Jim bought an entire wall of tools. It was absolutely
a
epic.
Great deal, and he was already showing me things that he could sell right away to make his money back. So he was definitely a happy camper. Carla Ratliff sent $5. Says, love ya. Got a bonus. Got some number 3 car loves.
We had a blast, and here's what George said to me on the way home. We were driving home from Rob's place, and she goes, "We're going to Florida. We have to find new auction friends."
We're gonna have to find new friends.
And she goes,
we have such an awesome.
The community that has grown in Ohio
YouTube
has
community,
been great.
Yeah. Here in Cleveland, like I love our group that we've made. So we're gonna have to reestablish all of that again in Florida.
Yeah, so we've talked about some of the battle and establishing that and trying to get that community. And I don't think it's gonna be as hard. I don't think it'll be as hard in Florida though, because I think YouTube has kind of swayed over that direction already.
That culture over for us because it was not easy in Ohio.
No, it wasn't. I mean, it's not gonna be easy.
People weren't always
Florida
nice
either, but
yeah.
But it's nice when everybody gets along and everybody acts like adults and has. Well, you don't want everybody to act like an adult all the time, or nobody would have any fun. But emotionally adult and no drama, but just having fun is a ton of fun.
Drew Maloney Gomez sent $3. Says, excited to see the Florida vids. We've already released one.
We did
this week, and it was a sneak peek of all of the. If you haven't already seen that video, it's a sneak peek of all the properties that we only showed 4 of the 6.
Can we show one thing that happened while we were in Florida? We are going to talk a lot about Florida tonight after the mail, but one thing happened while we were in Florida. All right, so
a pew was found.
This is the crazy part. Okay. Whenever you buy a storage unit, and by the way, in Ohio, everybody always asks, you find a firearm, what do you have to do? In Ohio, you do not register your firearm. You don't legally have to. That's one of the benefits of living in Ohio. But what Christian and Patience found was a Sig Sauer. This is a .22 caliber. And you can see it's not loaded, so we're okay here. So I have the magazine out. We're not loaded. So they found this Sig Sauer. This is a Mosquito. It's a .22. Now, I want you guys to guess, before we get onto the mail, where did they find this? If you guys remember, the safe that was filled with the income tax business checks and everything, this was the unit that they found it in. So that goes to show you, number one, I don't find everything. We find so much more when we do a fine-tooth sort back at the warehouse.
So when we're physically at the unit recording, we don't go through everything thoroughly as we would at the warehouse.
Now I will. So Fred says it was in a desk drawer, And Yoda says it's sour, not Sawyer. You say sour, I say Sawyer. But I understand the correct pronunciation. But
like
I also
he
say
pronounced
milk
dolls
and dolls.
Dolls.
So
and then milk.
Paco Joe's saying the couch cushion, garbage bag, found it in a crock pot,
People
taped under a
hide
drawer,
things in the rarest places.
in a mattress. And if anybody's saying, "Are you selling it?" Nope, not selling it. This is actually going to Florida with us. So purse in the underwear drawer, sock drawer, coin bag, lamp. I have not. Wait, got one. Lisa McGee said in the file cabinet. Lisa McGee, you are correct. They found this in a file cabinet in a sandwich bag. So here's a couple crazy parts. So I did have a chance to actually go through it and check it out. This probably I was messing around with it an hour or two before the live.
Yeah.
So the guide pin or the recoil pin and the recoil spring are missing. If you can see right there. I know never point a barrel at anyone, right? So it's missing 2 pieces. And so I actually got on eBay right before we went live. I spent $25 and I got those 2 pieces. So this is, those who are asking, is it for sale? No, it's not going to be for sale.
Dennis Jones wants to know how many dollars is it worth? Dollars.
Well, at a bare minimum, well, I just got the 2 pieces that are missing. At a bare minimum, you're probably looking resale value on this $300, $350. But this is, we're not going to sell it though.
Bonnie says I missed the super chat. Sorry, Bonnie. I knew that was going to happen. When the chat flies like that, it's hard to go back, and the chat won't let me go back. So sorry, Bonnie. Adam sent $2, says don't use that for protection. Those jam up bad.
Maybe that's why the recoil spring and pin are gone. All right, so
appreciate it.
That
Adam.
was something that was actually found in the storage unit that we missed in the videos, and then Christian and Patience found it later. I did have to get a couple parts. I ordered those tonight, and we'll get those, and that'll be one that goes out with us. And Richard says Jeremy's packing heat. Richard's packing heat all the time. Okay, you ready for some mail song?
Yes.
All right, and we got so much to talk about Florida, so we gotta.
And a lot of mail, right?
Yeah, so we can't sing all night.
We've got mail. Are you gonna hit it like that? Hit the tune like that.
It's my favorite song.
It never gets old, does it?
Nope. We got mail. All right. We got this thing here.
Oh, it's got a note. It's got a little note.
Here we got this here as well. So we were at the auction while you're starting to get in your first thing. We were at the auction. I got in my truck, and this little thing here.
He was sitting in the driver's seat, wasn't he?
He was, yeah, definitely on the driver's seat. And there we go. Hi, I'm Froggy. Here's my guy, Allie B. Gator. Heard you want to wrestle, so let's make a deal. So there we go. First Gator to wrestle right there. Compliments of Conky's Flippin' Adventures. All right, let's see. What do you got there in the mail?
I've got this package.
Okay, you got a package.
It's got
I like it already.
Rubber chicken on the box.
I like it already.
I have the rubber chicken in my hand. This is actually the second rubber chicken that someone sent us. See it? It's glow in the dark.
Sweet. You never have enough rubber chickens like glow in the dark.
Archie McPhee from Washington.
That would have been good in the cave, huh?
Oh my goodness. These are actually for you.
Service Chihuahua. Don't shoot the lizards, Jeremy.
One's for me, one's for you. Says Miss George, enjoy your pizza, candy canes, and Jeremy, ketchup, everything, enjoy, from Penny Morris.
Is that a serious pizza?
So here's a pizza candy cane.
No way.
That's for me. Penny sent that for me.
No way. It is an actual pizza flavored candy cane.
And then these are for you.
Did somebody say candy?
Candy?
And ketchup? Look at that. Shauna just sent $5. You're going to leave Christian and Patience.
Thank you so much, Penny.
Going to leave Christian and Patience. And I've missed it. I know she said more. Let me see. You're going to leave Christian and Patience. Hales, I can spell in the cold while you enjoy Florida. The answer, Shauna? Hales, yes. They're young.
They would love to come with us, but they have school to attend. They're still in college.
They will actually probably be down at some point, and they know that as well. At any point, they could be called down to work for any amount of time.
This is actually for you.
For me?
Yeah. For you? Here, you show them and I'll read the note.
Okay.
It's from Jennifer Jackson all the way from California. They're ketchup socks.
I love them.
Those are going to be your new lucky socks.
Look at that. They're good luck socks.
He loves them. Thank you so much, socks. Jennifer.
Wow. Thank you, Jennifer. That's amazing. Well, I have ketchup t-shirts. Now I have matching ketchup socks. I have so many lucky socks.
You have so many lucky socks and lucky drawers.
Sylvia Allen just sent $10. Can't wait to see everyone arrive in Florida from Ohio. It'll be a bus. Conky, second sets, patience, Christian.
Oh,
William, thank you so much.
This is actually for you.
That's for me as well?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Oh, David Caldwell.
David Caldwell says, this is a Ghostbusters item I was talking about selling to you guys.
Here we go. Check that out.
And then he says, whatever you want to pay.
He got the autograph. Oh, I just dropped it.
And it's got the COA.
He's got the autograph of the person who
signed it.
Yep. Awesome.
That's
Billy Bryan.
awesome.
All right. David, I'll catch up with you probably tomorrow.
Yeah, we have your email, David, so he'll shoot you an email.
Probably tomorrow. Awesome. Very cool. As in Wednesday's video, you're going to get to see some of the storage, some of the Ghostbusters in the display case at the actual warehouse. So that'll be cool.
Next letter is from Trisha Jagger, all the way from Washington.
Wise Guy 67 sent $5. Said, can't let my wife outdo me.
Says, hey, what the Hales, wanted to send you this 2021 calendar from a local photographer here in the most northwestern part of the lower 48. This is what we see every day.
Wow.
Love you both and God bless, Trisha Jagger. That is a beautiful, beautiful view. I would love to have that.
There is some ASMR. Wow.
Mountains, beautiful. Any type of waterfront, mountains and a waterfront combined together.
How cool is that?
That would be a dream come true.
Carla Rattler just sent $5 buying the stuffed gator in Rob Doc Laka. Nice. Sweet.
And then I got a letter from Kyle all the way from Martinez, Georgia. Appreciate it, Kyle. I will read these off camera. Shout out to George.
Wait, I'm gonna while you let's see what we got here.
Okay.
Jeremy and George, my name is Kyle. I've been watching your videos for a little while now. I want to thank you so much for being you. I'm 49, disabled. My back is broken in 2 places. My legs are numb. My life is pretty much lived around the house and watching TV and viewing videos like yours. Ever since I saw your first one, giving the ashes to her family and the family photos, I say I cried. It meant so much to me to see how people could take the extra time out of their lives to make other people's matter. Man, thank you so much, Kyle.
Thank you so much. The next letter is from Becky, all the way from here, Ohio.
Oh, really?
This is actually for you.
For me?
Says Jeremy, here is something little for your Ghostbusters display. Thanks for the laughs and thanks for making the world a better place.
Thank you, Shelly. And then thank you, Becky. Look at that. Check that out. That's going into the display case. Yeah, Ecto 1. Very cool. Very, very cool. I love it. I love it.
And then
I need more display cases.
You're running out of room.
A little bit.
You're running out.
That's a good problem
I
to have.
got to see a lot of the Ghostbusters things that you've purchased and what our subscribers have sent as far as gifts. And I finally got to see it all
in the display case.
Put it all together in a display case.
George doesn't go to the warehouse. She's too, what's the word I'm looking for? Bougie.
There's no need for me to be at the warehouse. My duties have shifted in 2020.
Yeah, shift happens. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that.
Next letter, shout out to George from, I think it was Arizona.
I thought you read it already.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
George Mitchell from Yuma, Arizona.
I thought she read it, and here I was like, yoink. All right, let me see what you got. You've got Jeremy and George. I hope you can come to Arizona and I can meet you in person. I'm going to send you something that I made. You cannot sell it. George, don't try and sell it.
I haven't sold anything. All the gifts that you guys sent.
But I don't
I've
know
been saving.
what color George likes, and I'll try to make it before Christmas and send it to you. So what is your favorite color? Because everybody's always asking.
That is a popular question. And my answer is I love all colors. I don't have a favorite. I don't discriminate. I love them all.
Pink. Go with pink. That would be my, that's what I just, if anybody asks me and she pulls this, I just go pink.
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 Or he'll say dark colors to match her dark personality.
Yeah, there you go. Black. Don't under the table. So Shelly asked, are we going to do coin pushing videos in Florida? If we can.
We plan to be in Florida for at least 2.5 weeks based on the locations, the cities that we're looking at, and whether we like the property or if we fall in love with the property. And luckily, the first city that we
Robert
visited,
Buckner, $10. Thank you.
we did. We ended up falling in love with a piece of property, and so we didn't need that additional time in Florida to search out.
We came back home.
We came right back. And so
we had an offer in. So with the legal offer that we had in, there was really no point.
It made no sense to continue looking because we already found something that fit all of our needs.
Yeah. So in that regard, all right. So let's transition over into Florida property. So let's just come right out with it. We have 100% legally purchased, or we have an offer. And we have an offer accepted. So there is a legal contract on property in Florida.
So it's in pending status right now.
So basically, in other words, what it has to do is if you've ever bought property before, it has to go through the system. So you go through title work and all of that. And you've got to work your way through the system. So we're hoping to have that deal sealed and closed within hopefully no more than 4 weeks, but we're going to push for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And so there is 100%. We have the offer. We have the contract. The contract's been signed by everybody. It's a legal contract. Everything is in the works. Everything is in the works. So we do have a deal on property 100%. Yeah. Now, the big question is,
you did have to do earnest. Right.
So, well, yeah, that's all part of the system. It's got to work through the system. So the big question that they all want to know, George, is which property?
Oh, look, they're trying to guess. They're trying.
All right, let's see what they're saying.
We're getting a lot of number ones. We're getting a lot of number threes.
David Foster sent $10. Glad to see you. Hope you all went well. Congrats on your purchase. Thank you so much. David. And Alberto just sent $5. Hope you guys see Elvis again. I really enjoyed watching. Thank you so much. Wham!
So going back to the Florida coin pushers, we never had time to stop and check out the casinos and the different coin pushers that everyone has recommended. But the next time around, we definitely will, because I am going to have withdrawals not being close to Elvis.
Mike just said Ecto One is parked in the repair shop in Colorado.
Pueblo.
So so when we went to Florida, we thought, okay, coin pushing is
getting
done.
A ton of 11111s.
So we thought coin pushing was done, and because we knew coin pushing, we knew it was legal in West Virginia, Virginia, and Pennsylvania, which all 3 states happen to actually border us.
Yes,
we thought they were illegal in Florida. Apparently, they're not. And although we haven't dug much more into it, just viewers in Florida keep sending us, they're at this gas station, they're at this casino, they're here, they're sending us pictures of them. And so they're begging us not to stop. And so we have this running list of everywhere where they're at.
I mean, I don't want to stop playing. They're fun.
So anyways, we have this running list that viewers have been sending us. When we went to go look at property, that trip was solely 100% solely
our main focus
was
to buy property, so that way we can get the paperwork rolling, the process going, so that we can transition before the snow hits here in Ohio. So we're back in Ohio for the time being until we get the green light to get back on the road and head back down. And
we probably will get on the road and head back to Florida even before we own the property 100% and get the keys.
So probably after Thanksgiving.
Probably right after Thanksgiving, we will hit the road. There are a couple of options for us where we can crash. I mean, there's always hotels, but There are, in the area where we will be at, there are a number of different state parks.
Beautiful,
and
too.
We showed some of those as well, actually. That would have been, was that Friday? That was Friday's video, because we were going back and forth. Do we show it yet? Is the contract signed? We would not show that video. We weren't willing to show that video until the contract was signed, and we were waiting for one more signature. And so we finally got that signature, and we released that video. If we didn't release that video, it would have been an aquarium video, but you got that video instead.
People love aquariums and aquarium.
We have
stuff.
an amazing aquarium video.
Yeah.
We have an amazing aquarium video. We went to go see.
In every state, after we were like, okay, this is it, let's sign the deal and then hurry up and get back on the road so we can make it back to the warehouse liquidation sale. We did something fun. We did something
in every state,
like a touristy attraction type thing in every state.
So I want to get to that. I want to know exactly what we did, because I have questions for you. But before we get to that, we didn't only look at the 4 properties that you saw in Friday's video. We looked at more properties,
but we just didn't show them.
Now, before we even got down to Florida, it was 69 acres that we were looking at, right? Was it 60 something? I think it was like 68 or 69 acres. Yeah. We were interested. That was our top pick before we even went down to Florida, and it sold the day before we were getting on the road to go to Florida.
It went into contract sight unseen, meaning the person that
they never saw it.
They never even came in person to look at it.
They just bought it.
Yeah.
And that was not our goal. We had to see anytime we were putting money down, because we have specific goals in purchasing property. Do you want to kind of touch base on what some of those goals were?
What some of our needs were?
Yeah.
When we were looking.
Yeah.
Definitely every property that we looked at.
Mick Draper sent $2.99. Love y'all. Mr. Draper is doing great. Praise the Lord. That's
awesome.
Phenomenal.
That's great news. All of the property that we looked at had 25 plus acres.
So that was a threshold for
us. We didn't want anything less.
That was a threshold for us.
Yeah, because it was important to be able to not see our neighbors, not be anywhere near neighbors, and for our privacy.
All right, so that was a threshold for us. It was 25 acres or more on everything that we looked at.
Right.
All right, what were some of the other things?
Some other things that we needed was obviously access to being able to reach out to YouTube. Since YouTube is such a big part of our lives, we have to always be connected through the internet, have data, have Wi-Fi.
So we found the local Walmart, and the local Walmart, this is a YouTube trick for all you guys. If you don't have high-speed internet, your local Walmart has
their
amazing,
Wi-Fi,
amazing, the highest speed internet. When we went live and we were when we went on AA the night before with Storage Legends, we were in the Walmart parking lot because that's the best internet you can find. So that's just a little tip and trick for all you YouTubers. If you need to upload or you need Wi-Fi, Walmart, and we found the local Walmart. We've been to Walmarts all over the United States. Never have we reached signal out in the parking lot.
So we had to just hang out in Ramsey's.
This is the first Walmart. The signal reaches to the parking lot. We were uploading videos. We were on lives. We were like, we could be completely off the grid. All we have to do is come to Walmart, shop, get online. And then we're on YouTube. And so for us, that was so awesome. We could actually, it's the first Walmart we've ever found. You could sit in the parking lot and be on their Wi-Fi.
But not in the back of the parking lot. You have to find a spot that's close to the building.
Yeah, which was perfect because it's small, rural Florida. So you could get really close to the building without any problems whatsoever. All right. So we
wanted to be close to the beach. We wanted to be at least within an hour of the beach or water. We also wanted to be within an hour of.
But we did not want to be on the water.
No,
that was not a goal at all.
Because when you're on the water, you're hitting areas where you're in the flood zone, and no one wants to be in a flood zone and pay flood insurance. We also wanted to be within an hour of an airport, which we currently are like an hour away from airports now.
Yeah, we're in the middle of 2 airports right now.
2, major international airports. And then we also wanted ponds.
We want water. And what everybody thinks, everybody goes, oh my goodness, Jeremy must be joking. Or they're like, they're not serious. They don't want alligators on their property. Yeah. Yes. Yes, we do. And the reason why you don't want alligators, and this being you, being a YouTuber, you don't want an alligator because you're scared of alligators. And that's a good thing. Fear keeps us alive. Scared of heights, scared of what else? Drowning, scared of water, scared of Egyptians,
Caves.
You name it. Caving, tight, cramped spaces. It keeps us alive. But our goals are very different than a YouTube viewer's goal. Our goal is to actually create videos for viewers to enjoy. And to do that, for one of the directions that we're going in regards to the ASMR channel, we have to have that type of wildlife. And so we 100% agree with Mick Draper. She
says,
loves her
love
alligator. We absolutely want alligators.
Yeah, we welcome all wildlife because that's going to eventually be part of our YouTube channel.
Now, you will see in the future how the alligators integrate with the big plan overall, but this is not a joke. We absolutely want property that has water and has alligators and has tortoises
and
and
abundance
turtles.
Of wildlife.
Absolutely, an abundance of wildlife, and that is extremely important to us in regards to we're not looking at it through a lens of I'm scared of alligators. We're looking at it through a lens of how do we find a piece of property that actually enables us to be better at what we do on YouTube. So the property has to actually generate YouTube videos. The property is actually purchased, not just for us, but for YouTube as a whole. So that was
in
huge
essence,
for us.
It was a business decision.
Yeah, it's a business decision. The property and even alligators, it's a business decision. Now, I understand the normal viewer isn't going to go, well, how does that? Well, you'll see in the future. In the future.
Trust me, guys, there is a method to our madness.
And the funny part is the viewers are like, how dare you? And yet here we are still being successful.
But I think
we'll figure it out.
Now that we've explained it and why we want an abundance of wildlife, including
gators,
absolutely
has to be
maybe it makes a little bit more sense. Maybe it doesn't, but that's okay.
It will make sense to some of you in the future. To some others of you, you'll never get it. You'll never get it.
And that's okay.
Maybe we won't get it either, but we can't wait for that. And even today, we took a chunk of the day out today, even site planning on paper and going, well, we would put this here and there would be this here and cutting things out and putting things on paper and taping it on and going, this is how the layout of the land would work. And this is how we would video and this would do this and this would do. So we spent a couple hours just figuring all that out and making drawings. And I think there's still over here. It's just, things like making drawings. This is actually,
it's his blueprint.
There's 4 camper RV hookups right there. So that'll be good for the property.
Yeah.
And we have decided that our first goal is for the property is not going to be to buy or to build a house. The first goal is going to be to buy and to build storage. Yes. So what we want to do is we want to actually the warehouse where we're at now in Wooster, the entirety of the building, and we don't use the entirety of the building.
Just the building where you store
is 100 by 100 feet. That's 10,000 square feet. And we planned it all out what it would look like, and to work with another 10,000 square feet as far as a pole barn and with a concrete floor and how that would look, and out on the sides RV hookups and things along those lines. So what we would do is we would build an efficiency apartment within that pole barn. And
Honky says, put my name on one of those RV hookups.
Well, we actually talked about that. It was like, all right, how many do we realistically need if we have visitors coming in? And then we would build in their own bathroom as well. And so that was all part of just figuring things out. And George has been on the phone with contractors and things along those lines. So we've been trying to plan that first. Debbie Deaver just sent $4.99. My mom and I. My mom and Aunt grew up in Florida and swam with the gators.
Wow. Our goal is to swim with the manatees. We did see a manatee in Florida, just one.
And there's an area it was like 6 minutes or 7 minutes from from the property, right?
Like 5.
5 minutes
maybe
from
7,
the property where
yeah.
you can swim with the manatee.
In the springs. So if you guys are familiar, there's springs all over Florida. And
Michael,
they're bubbling
Elvis
springs.
is going to have George withdrawals.
He really is, Mike.
So we were able to zero in on the property that would best meet our needs.
Mm-hmm.
We were able to put in an offer. That offer was rejected.
Mm-hmm.
We were able to put in another offer. That offer was rejected.
It was counter offered. Yeah.
No, that one wasn't either.
That one.
We were able to put in another offer. That was counter offered. Then we accepted the counter offer.
Okay.
So
definitely.
So everybody wants to know, which property is it, George?
Well, as much as we would love to share, whether it was 1, 2, 3, or 4, we're going to wait until we actually have the keys in hand.
Not only that, once we have the keys in hand, then when we get on property, then you will find out.
Should we do a live once we get there?
No, I already have the video all planned out in my head of what we're going to do.
All right. It'll be... Sorry, guys. I tried.
So
a lot of people are questioning, will you continue to do auctions when you're in Florida?
Yes, nothing's going to change.
Absolutely. There's a ton of inventory
Nothing will
we
change
still
at all.
have here. Those will be coming with us. The chicken will be coming with us. And yes, they will be safe. There is an enclosed chicken coop, a huge chicken coop down there for them. And there's a ton of inventory as far as lots for auctions that I'll be taking. So I'll be ready to take off running.
She's already buying chicken coops. She's been on Facebook Marketplace buying chicken coops. So everything will be the same. Everything will be the same. We will just be in another location. And everybody goes, well, where do we send mail? The exact same place.
Yeah.
Everything will be the same. It'll be just the same as if we moved next door to the house where I'm at right now. We're just moving further next door.
So if you want to continue
Everything
to hear
will be the
Jeremy sing the mail song and us opening up fan mail, whatever you send to our P.O. box here in Ohio will be forwarded to us in Florida.
Everything will be the same. Our location will be different. The only thing that will be different is Florida will allow us to put out more videos and better quality videos based on the weather and the location, and based on the amount of storage units that we can actually buy during the winter. And then apparently there's coin pushers everywhere too.
So one of our other goals is to make sure we find a fun coin pusher.
So she's on that. I'm on site planning task. She's on talking to contractors and finding coin pushers. She's the one who's got the list figuring that out.
I'm working on getting quotes, trying to figure out where all the fun coin pushers are, and trying to figure out obviously where storage auctions are going to be,
which is everywhere. So
they were everywhere.
Snowbird. It is a snowbird. We will go south for the winter, and we will go north for the summer.
Yeah, the plan is to be back by May.
Which the whole plan, even when we wanted to get in the camper and get on the road and hit all the states, which is not going to be feasible with George's health, the whole plan was still to have a place in Florida as a southern hub. So you could in Ohio, we could travel from Ohio and always come back to that hub. In Florida, we can travel in the south and always come back to that hub. So that was always part of the plan anyway. So we attempt, if you guys recall, we've been talking almost a year about Florida property that we've been looking at, but COVID happened and we couldn't get down there. So we finally got down there and we finally got a piece. Margaret just sent a hot dog. It's a super dog. Thank you so much,
Appreciate
Margaret.
It. So one of our other goals was because right now living in Ohio, a lot of the major cities that has storage auctions, we're traveling anywhere from 2-3 hours or more to attend an auction. And the nice thing with the city that we chose, we're 2 hours away from 6 major cities. So we'll be able to find storage auctions.
And 15 minutes away from
pretty good.
The ocean. Flippin' Adventures just sent $10. Funny how people are afraid of you being in Florida as if you all be alone in the middle of this. I can't even say that word. So for all of us Floridians that have managed to survive for years, I am a survivor. I love it. And then our Brandenburg's $4.99. We're moving to Florida fall 2020. Nice. We're thinking of starting up storage unit fund. It's amazing what you can do in Florida. Maybe we can see you both. I'm sure if you're going to be at the auctions, you're probably going to see us because we'll be all over
If
Florida.
you guys see us at any auctions, don't be afraid to come and say hi.
For sure. So we have the purchased property. We purchased the property that was going to meet the business needs the best. And we're going to try and get down there as soon as possible. We are going to be winter birds. And so we'll be back up north. Nothing is going to change. Address will stay the same. Auctions will still be going on. Units will still be bought. And the only thing that we thought was going to change, but may not change, we thought we were done with coin pushers. But apparently we were wrong because you Floridians won't let us off the hook. I mean, they're literally, for those who aren't sending us pictures of coin, we are literally getting pictures of every laundromat, every gas station, links, every location and address. It's like, you will not stop. We demand you continue and
play the coin pusher.
And so I
agree.
So I thought it was done.
I personally rather be in the casino where it's climate controlled, nice and warm, playing a coin pusher than out in the brutal cold at a storage unit auction.
It's not going to be cold. We're going to be in Florida. It's not going to be
cold in Florida, but again, I'd much rather be playing a coin pusher than loading and unloading a unit.
Adam wants to see you play the Monopoly coin pusher one time.
Just once?
That's what he says.
I've never played the actual game board Monopoly, so
it's a coin pusher. It's not the game board.
My excuse is, why should I start now? Why should I start now? Especially since you guys didn't even win when you played. Another reason not to play.
Or maybe I lost so you wouldn't feel bad because I won and I have such incredible skills.
Were you playing with Lucky Bag? Or Lucky Sock?
Lucky Drawers.
Lucky Drawers? Where were you holding your quarters?
That's
in
not
Lucky
important.
Sock?
That's not important. If you want to know, go back and watch the video.
I'd rather not.
Oh, that's how it's going to be?
I'd rather not.
She won't watch the video of me playing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So on the way home, what did we do on the way home? So we found property. We were like, this is the one. This meets our needs. Let's head home. What did we do on the way home?
We did a couple aquatic things in Florida, which was a lot of fun. And then we stopped in Georgia to check out the aquarium, which was epic.
So we saw Rev and Nikki T.
We did have dinner with Rev Resale Dave and his wife, Nikki T. Wheeler. And then we went live that night.
Yeah, we did. We had full stomachs and we went live anyway.
Yeah.
And then the next morning we
got on the road, booked a hotel room in Tennessee, checked out Ruby.
No, you missed that morning we went to
the aquarium.
Atlanta Aquarium.
Yeah.
And we will have a video of that.
Mm-hmm.
That will be released most likely this week.
Then got on the road, drove for a couple hours, booked a hotel in Tennessee. It was like the Georgia-Tennessee line.
Yeah. Everybody said when we released the caving videos, everybody said, Charles Butler just said, I have been in Florida since 1980. He's still alive.
Nice, Charles.
How have you survived, Charles? How have you survived? Thank you so much, Charles.
How old were you?
In 1980?
Mm-hmm.
Tweet. So everybody said we had to go to Ruby Falls. So we did. We stopped. We went to Ruby Falls. Tell me what your thoughts are. Ruby Falls.
So Ruby Falls is known for having a waterfall inside of the cave.
Grammy Ellis, new video. What the Hales gator wrestling?
And if you go to Ruby Falls, it's very commercialized and there was a lot of concrete. So it kind of cheapened the experience of being in a cave, because after experiencing Bone Cave, which is all natural, and experiencing Lost World Cabin, which is all natural, Ruby Cave, there's so much cement that it's like half fake. So it cheapened the experience. Don't get me wrong. The fall was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. And then that's where the tour ends. It's not even a self tour. It's a guided tour. And our tour was walking so fast. You don't get to take the time to appreciate anything. And so when I compare my experience at Ruby Falls versus going to Lost World Cabin in West Virginia and Bone Cave, the experience again was cheapened and it was rushed.
Thank you, Destiny. So
definitely glad that we went. Now we can both say that we went to Ruby Cave, but
yeah. So George was asking me when we were in, she's like, how do you think? What do you think about this? And I love spelunking. I love finding a hole in the ground and exploring it that nobody's ever seen before, or very few people.
The raw experience.
The raw experience. And I told her, I was like, you know what the best part of Ruby Falls is? Anybody can experience a cave. Anybody. This enables anybody to be able to experience it. You know what I don't like about Ruby Falls? There's concrete everywhere. And then
they try to make it look like it's part of the cave, and then there's lighting in it.
But if you've never gone raw caving, spelunking, if you've never found natural waterfalls in caves, like I was going to take George to a cave, to Norman
maybe
Cave.
Maybe that's why they recommend
with a bigger waterfall, with a more beautiful waterfall than she's ever seen. And she's like, I'm not getting wet. And so when I went into Ruby, I was like, oh, it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
But the whole wall is concrete. There's guardrails around. I was like, oh man, this kind of cheapens the whole natural beauty of it.
Yeah.
But I love that they've made it accessible to anybody who can experience it. So it's not my favorite kind of caving by any stretch of your imagination, but it was nice that anybody can actually participate in some form of caving.
Yeah. I just feel like our tour guide was walking so fast.
Yeah. She was like, let's just ditch the group.
So I was like, let's just go to the back of the group. That way we could take our time and take pictures.
And even then we still would get rushed because they'd have another group and another
There'd
group.
Be other groups coming through, and you'd have to like stand on the side of the wall and wait till the next group went by. And yeah.
So after that, what did we do after that?
So then after we left Ruby Cave, we got back on the road, and then we booked a hotel on the like Tennessee, Kentucky border.
Yep.
And then the next morning,
actually the Kentucky, Ohio border.
Yes. Kentucky, Ohio border. Then we went to see the Ark Encounter. So what it is, it's Noah's Ark. It's a museum.
Yeah, said, I'm here for the fist pump.
It's a museum, an educational museum on Noah's Ark. So what they did is they replicated Noah's Ark, and it's the actual size. And to get to the Ark, you have to get it on a charter bus, and they take you there. And then there's a small zoo that we didn't get to check out, but we'll make time to go again. But we literally spent 4 hours in Noah's Ark, checking out all 4 levels and just reading everything.
So I was telling George that Ken Ham, who is part of Answers in Genesis, Buddy Davis, I used to have Jason Nightingale. I used to have these guys speak in Christian camping. And before the Ark was ever built, I was telling Buddy Davis, I was like, hey, Buddy, I want to build Noah's Ark to biblical scale. I'm going to turn it into a hotel here at the conference center. I was like, I won't need any marketing. Everybody's going to go, have you stayed in Noah's Ark? He goes, I'm going to tell Ken that. So he went back and told Ken Ham. He's like, Jeremy wants to build this Ark to biblical scale. Ken goes, I think that's a good idea. Turned it into a museum. Guess who did it? He did, not me. Never got my chance. So I was telling George that, and she goes, well, time isn't over yet for you. So you can still do it.
Did we post a picture of the what the Ark looked like?
Probably.
Here, we could show them this picture.
Probably. That would be my guess. But we've spent 4 hours on the inside, and George's back was hurting so much, and mine was hurting even worse. After that, we were like, all right, we got to get back on the road, and we got to get home.
Oh, here we go. That was the Ark. It was outside. Huge.
So Becky said, yeah, in the short stories.
The length of the Ark, just to kind of give you an idea of how big Noah's Ark was, which took, 75 years to build?
Yeah. Elizabeth just sent $3.
It was Boom. 3 levels, basically the length of a football field.
Our Brandenburg just sent, I live 25 minutes from the Ark. We take family and friends there when they come in from out of town.
Aw, that's awesome. Yeah, that is definitely worth the experience. It's a little pricey. All kids 10 and under are free, which is awesome. But then anyone above 10, it is pricey, but it's worth it because there's so much.
The big question everybody wants to know: did you get Olive Garden?
What? Who wants to know that?
Everybody. Did you get Olive Garden?
So then what I did was I mapped where the closest Olive Garden was from the Ark. And there was like 6 in the area. So we ended up going to the one in Cincinnati, which was like right there on the border of Kentucky and Ohio. And we carved out. I love me some Olive Garden.
Dead set. She's like, we are getting Olive Garden.
I was like, I've been craving Olive Garden. I really want some carbs and pasta.
So then we go to Olive Garden, and she's like, I'm not hungry. I was sitting. I literally was sitting there going,
"Oh, there was an oil spill. There was an oil spill, so we had to take the long way to get there." And something happened. Well, I ate something that upset my stomach. I ate a snack, and it upset my stomach. And then I was just like, I'm not as hungry as I was earlier.
So we take her to Olive Garden. She orders all this food.
We had dinner.
Christian just sent $1.99. What part of Florida are you moving to? You are going to find out once we get the keys and we make the video. So you got your Olive Garden.
I did get my Olive Garden.
You didn't even eat a breadstick.
Yeah, I did. I had 2. I had 2 breadsticks. I had that huge salad. You know how when you go to Olive Garden, they bring out a huge thing of salad and breadsticks? I ate that entire bowl of salad by myself because he doesn't like salad.
Yeah, salad's just empty calories.
You fill up on salad and bread.
Why would you want empty calories?
And I had soup. So by the time I got to my pasta, I took a couple bites of each. It was like the Italian trio where you get lasagna, chicken parm, chicken, and then Alfredo.
Yeah.
And I ate a little bit of everything, and then I had leftovers. Olive Garden leftovers is the best the next day.
And I had ravioli, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had ravioli.
With meat sauce.
I ate 6 breadsticks. And the only reason why I didn't eat more was because I kept telling them, bring more bread, bring more bread. They bring 2 sticks at a time. I'm like, you better put some Parmesan cheese over that breadstick. I'm like, come on. I was like, well, they ain't going to give us any more bread.
It's 10:01 already.
Already?
All
right. So to summarize, yes, we bought property in Florida. You will get a video. Once we get to Florida, we get the keys. We're on site. We're on property. We will start to show you the transformation, the plans for the transformation, and we will video the actual transformation. Our goal is to build 100 by 100 pole barn storage building first. So 10,000 square foot storage building with an efficiency apartment on the inside, and then RV hookups on the outside. And then to build a cypress log home after that. But that will be about a year plus in the design and making for that.
Yeah. That's how long you have to wait. It's like a waiting list.
It is a waiting list.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, we will be swimming with the manatees. Literally swimming with the manatees in crystal clear water. That's going to be amazing.
Yeah. And then on the way back to Ohio, we forgot to mention we made a pit stop to see Elvis.
No, we did not forget that. We did not forget that at all.
I made sure of it.
Yeah.
Made sure of
you
it.
Definitely made sure of it. And then you kept going, ha, 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 and you're still doing it. And I still don't know why. All right. So we had a Hales of an incredible week. We got back and we had the auction. We had Rob's birthday party. We had a ton of fun. And now we're going to have a ton of fun with an actual auction, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to have our own live auction right here.
Yeah. Have some awesome stuff for you guys.
Do you want to go through all the details for your auction?
Yep. If this is your first live auction, I'm going to go through all the different rules, and then we'll do a practice run. Do
you need some gummy bears? I noticed there were no gummy bears this week.
There wasn't, but there was candy cane.
There is candy cane because I can go get some of the extras if you need me to, if you're a little hangry.
No.
All right. There's about
I have a secret drawer that has gummy bears in them that I don't want him eating because he'll literally eat the whole bag by himself.
She pulled one out today and I don't know where it came from. I was like, where are you hiding that? She's like,
I said, well, why would I tell you where I hide it if I'm hiding it from you?
But she let me eat it. So,
all right. First things first, make sure you guys are in live chat and not in top chat. This is important because then it allows us, along with everyone else at home, see the chat as it goes in real time. There's a 25 minimum bid on all lots, and that includes free shipping if you live here in the U.S. Anyone living outside of the U.S., you are more than welcome to bid, but keep in mind that additional shipping costs will apply, and the costs are all based on the weight of the lot, the dimensions of the packaging, and where you are in the world. So if you are outside of the U.S. and you bid and you win a lot tonight, make sure you know your country's custom laws and if there are any import fees. If you are the highest bidder for a lot tonight, I will send you a PayPal invoice tomorrow morning. And then immediately after you win a lot, make sure you email us at whatthehales@yahoo, and we'll display the email address once we go into the auction with your information again immediately. Our sold mod is Flipping Adventures. Our auction style is minute to win it. So once Jeremy says go, you have a minute to put your bid amount in the chat. And then when Flipping Adventures says sold, the highest bidder right before she says sold will be the winning bidder.
You almost lost that. The highest bidder.
And then any bids that come after Flipping Adventures types sold in the chat, unfortunately, does not count. So make sure that you guys are in live chat. Make sure you refresh in between every single lot, and that'll help you. If you are the runner up and you want to be considered as the backup bidder, you are more than welcome to email us with your contact info. And again, Jeremy will remind you to do that as we go along in the auction.
That's only if I remember.
You will remember. Keep in mind, when you bid this evening, everything is sold as is. There's no guarantees. There's no returns because we're auctioning things off to you as we find them in the storage unit. So here we go with the practice. You ready to practice? Now, the thing that we're going to auction off for practice isn't really for auction. It's not for sale. It's just for practice so you can see how the bidding and the whole process goes.
All right, we're all ready. You got through all that quick?
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty good. I'm actually pretty impressed there. All right, so as George already said, $25 starting minimum bid. No shipping here in the United States.
Free shipping.
Or free shipping. She wants me to say free. I just got in trouble. Free shipping outside the United States. There will be shipping if you are outside the United. You know what? I just screwed it all up.
Shipping.
So let's just add her into the stream. And let me adjust the camera. Now remember, this is practice. This is a $100 bill pillow. This is practice. She says it's not for sale. I actually gave it to her to give away as a gift.
Yeah, but we found another one just like this. So once I find the other one, I'll give them away. Oh, you're going to do them both at the same time? So when we say go, when the timer starts, you will have a minute to win it. 60 seconds, highest bidder before Flippin' Adventure says sold will be the winning bidder. And remember, this is all practice. We're just practicing right now. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute. Come on, work with me tonight. Come on, to win it. Here we go. All right, Betty's got in $100. Betty's got $100 right now. Betty picks it at 100. We got 17 gator teeth. I'll take that. 100 gators. Glenn came in with 100 gators. Actually, 99 bottles of ketchup sounds pretty good too. 1,000 gators by Lori. What are you thinking about that 1,000 gators? I'm thinking we could do a lot. We could do a lot with 1,000 gators. We could open up our own theme park with 1,000 gators. We'll call it Gatorland. Awesome. That's what we'll do, even though there's already a gator. We got $1.98. We got 100 alligators, 9 chickens. That would be kind of sweet. I do like my chickens. We didn't crack that double yolk egg yet, did we? The
dinosaur egg. We still need to crack that thing. 1 bazillion s'mores. Funky Fluffy said.
I'm gonna boil eggs tomorrow.
I can't wait to see if that's a double yolk. I bet it is. There are a moped, a set of false teeth, a bag of farts. Actually, bag of farts is sounding pretty good right now. Bag of farts from Fast Eddie. And sold. You know what? How can you not give that to Fast Ed for a bag of farts? Right? You know what I'm saying?
All right, now time for the real auction.
All right, auction is starting for real now.
Yes, and then you'll also have a chance to win a free lot this evening.
There are some freebies tonight. So stick around and you'll have an opportunity at some freebies. Stick around later this week to see me get my hair cut, which that will be, well, in real life, I get my hair did tomorrow at 2:30. In YouTube world, you'll see it days after. On What the ASMR. That'll be a haircut on What the ASMR, our second channel, filled with awesome ASMR stuff. And there is another video going to be released this week on that channel. That is, I want to say, is it Waterfall? I forget now. We haven't released it yet. It's still in the queues for the lineup. But it will be awesome. We'll share that with you. It will be awesome. Over 6 pounds, almost 7 pounds of calculators. All right. Remember, you guys want to get on eBay and start looking up your comp numbers. She's showing you these calculators. Calculators, depending on the type it is, can go for a lot of money. Okay. A lot of money. So make sure you're checking out your eBay comps as she's showing these to you, because this is a lot of calculators.
Let's see a date on this one.
No date? It's a manual calculator.
Here's a sharp calculator. I remember when I was in college, we had to buy Texas Instrument calculators, and I was spending over $100 on a Texas Instrument. This
one's made in Hong Kong. I can tell you that it's made in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Colin Taylor sent $5 for 20 shiny quarters. Thank you so much, Colin. JK said, make an ASMR of George laughing in her sleep. That would be funny. That would be funny. Dale said s'mores making video. Dale, we actually have s'more making videos on the What the ASMR channel. If you haven't checked it out yet, there are s'more making and other campfire cooking videos, which I can promise you once we get into Florida, we'll be able to do even more. We've been behind on What the ASMR videos, and the reason is because of our trip to Florida and also the weather here in Ohio. And so
a couple down there.
Once the weather shifts here, it gets very difficult to make videos with electronic equipment because a lot of times my phone will just freeze and shut off, which is never fun. But we will, once we get to where we're going, we'll be able to do a lot of cool things. We literally are going to make a video swimming. If you saw the video feeding the turtles or the turtle underwater, we are going to be swimming with manatees in a spring underwater as well. And you'll have all the underwater footage. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Why do you keep doing that? You weirdo.
Oh, I'm the weird one?
I thought we established that a long time ago.
I'm the weird one.
Oh, Dale Nickel just watched the Second Sense video on the auction yesterday before he got on the live. We still have to watch it. We saw Rob released it, but we were getting prepped for the live.
Yeah, all I saw was the thumbnail and the title.
Yep, we saw a thumbnail title. We're like, sweet.
There's a total of 31 calculators.
31 calculators. Okay, 31 calculators. Did you show them all yet?
I got 2 more.
31 calculators.
That's all of them.
All right, 31 calculators. Hopefully you've been in your eBay comps. You were looking those up. None of these are guaranteed as far as working. That doesn't mean that we haven't tried them. Have you tested any of them?
I've tested most of them. They turn on. I haven't hit the
So
functions.
she says she's tested most of them in regards to They turn on. She has not hit every button to test them. Keep that in mind because you're buying as is, no guarantees and no returns. So you want to bid appropriately in that regard. Remember, we find these all in storage units. We're doing a bulk lot for you guys so then you can resell them and make some money. So that being said, $25 starting bid. That's free shipping in the United States and additional shipping if you're outside of the United States. Everybody's encouraged to bid if you'd like to be a part of the fun. And you just got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. All right. 31 calculators. David of the Junkyard is now at 25. We got Mason. Mason's at 28. 28 is the high bid right now. David of the Junkyard is at 25. Mason's at 28. Now we got Cecilia is at 35. Now Sean's in at 44. Melinda's in at 50. Iggy came in at 65. 65 is the high bid right now. And Leonard is at 70. 70 is high bid with Leonard. We got other people bidding as well. Woo! Leonard is now at 70. Leonard is still high bidder at 70 right now. Leonard's high bid at 70 right now with 25 seconds left to go. Leonard is still, I think Mason was trying to go 80, but he didn't get 80, but now he's got 90. Mason is now at 90. Leonard was in at 80. Mason is now at 90. 90 is the high bid. Remember, this is free shipping. One calculator potentially, not guaranteed, potentially can make that money all back. Mason is at $90. $90 with 3 seconds. 2, 1, and it could be Mason. It might be Mason. It very well could be Mason. Peter bid $1, which doesn't beat Mason at 90. Nice job. Sean just missed the snipe at 91.
And pharmacist.
Yeah, just missed it at 100. All right, so here's what you're going to do. All right. Mason, you're going to send us your real name, your YouTube name, even if they're the same, your shipping address. You're going to send us the lot that you bid on, which is the calculator lot, and then your amount, which was 90. You're going to email that right there. Hopefully I'm pointing at it. I can't see what you see on the screen, so that should be close. Maybe. Went too far. George does in my ear. And you're going to send it to whatthehales@yahoo.com. Make sure you spell it right. Not responsible if you don't spell it right, because if somebody doesn't pay, they get blocked from the channel. And that's no fun. That could be a part of the fun. Backup bid was probably, let's see, I see pharmacist at 75. I think it was pharmacist. I'm pretty sure it was pharmacist. Okay, so pharmacist, it looks like you were backup bid at 75. You do all the same stuff. You send your name, YouTube name, shipping address, the lot calculator, your bid at 75, and say, hey, I was the backup bidder on the calculator lot at 75. And you can send it to whatthehales@yahoo.com. If for some reason it doesn't get paid for, you will get it for your backup bid. And Dillhole says, how do you say goodbye to a calculus teacher? Calc you later.
The next lot are fish canes. So you've got the fish bloop 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 bloop
blip
blip bloop in the handle. I'm gonna try and measure it.
Go ahead and send those emails right now, guys, on the calculator lot. We're going to be checking. If we don't get an email, that lot will go back up for auction tonight. So we have to get a confirming email here immediately.
So it looks like almost 37 inches.
I'm going to give you full screen for your cane lot.
Okay. And then there's another. This one has a rubber grip at the bottom. And then this one's also a fish. Look at the detail. Look at the detail on that bloop, 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 bloop fish. It's like, what the Hales? He's saying, what the Hales?
Edward Lapsey turned in 56 videos on the scammer on Facebook. Thank you so much, Edward.
Nice work.
You have no idea how much of a help that is for us, because we are so busy making videos for you guys. It makes it very difficult to fight the thieves and make videos. And if we can keep putting the emphasis and making videos for you guys, and you guys help us fight the thieves, that's a huge win-win for everybody.
All right, so just 2 in this lot.
Who's the Google moderator team? Did Google get a moderator team?
Who?
It says Google moderator team now.
As a mod?
Yeah. Maybe Google did a whole nother.
Like a bot?
Yeah, probably YouTube probably introduced a new bot. That'd be my guess. All right. That being said, as George and I are talking YouTube off the screen while we're on the screen, we got the fish cane lot starting bid at, we got an email. Let's see. Laura just messaged us on the calculator lot. So we've got Laura's email on the calculator lot. All right. 2 fish cane lot here. Starting bid $25. Free shipping in the United States. Additional shipping outside of the United States. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Let's go. JK said, Big Bro is here. Google is in the house. Apparently so. I've never seen that before. YouTube has mods that will take care of things. And I saw it take care of something. Okay, we got bids everywhere. I got to get back in on this. All right. I see Ian's number 1 mom is at $50. Ian's 1 mom is at $50 right now. Sunshine came in at $50 as well. Ian's mom is at $50. High bid right now is at $50. 30 seconds to go. Conky said this is the cane lot, and he ain't talking sugar. 70. Molly Payne is now in at 70. That's with free shipping. Molly Payne's high bid to beat at $70. 18, 17. We got $70 high bid right now. Sean coming back at 50. Molly's at 70. Wait, we got Molly still at 70. Molly's at 70 with 4, 3, 2, 1. Better Pictures now at 75. Molly is in at 70. Better Pictures now at 75. Now Bob T's trying to come in at 75. Let's see what's going to happen. We got Bob. We got Better Pictures at 75. We got Mac. Mac Fallon came in at 80. Mac came in at 80 with a snipe. Woo! Mac Fallon came in at 80 with a snipe. Wow. All right, Mac, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, the lots, the cane lot, and 85 right there to What the Hales. Right there, the What the Hales at yahoo.com. You want to go ahead and send that email right now so the lot doesn't go back up to bid. And then high bidder or second backup bidder, Better Picks. Better Picks, you're in at 75. You can do all the same thing. You send your YouTube name, Better Picks, your real name, shipping address. You can say the lot was the fish cane lot, and then your backup bid, 75. Say, hey, I was backup bidder on the cane lot. You want to send that, bam, right over there.
I got more canes.
Apparently, she's got more canes.
This one is a snake.
That one would be awesome in Florida.
Snake.
That one would be amazing.
Skin.
How is it real?
As a beating stick, or
is it real or is it faux?
I don't know. I mean, it could be real.
Babe, I think. Look, see where it's peeling?
Yeah.
This is a real snake skin put on a cane. See where it cracked?
Uh-huh.
That's a real snake skin.
All right. It appears to be real.
Definitely weathered or aged is maybe the best
vintage.
Word.
It's definitely
See
vintage.
Where the skin is actually cracking? This appears to be real snake skin on a cane. How cool would that be in Florida? And JK says we might need that once I'm missing a leg from an alligator wrestle. So you can see the cracks in the actual skin.
Yeah, it definitely has some age to it.
There's definitely some vintage age to it. Barb T says creepy. Barb T,
is
creepy is what sells.
But it's so cool.
Creepy is what sells. Yeah. Creepy is definitely what sells. That is.
This one,
guys, I can't say 100% for sure. I'm going to say 99.9%. That is
about
real snake skin.
36 inches long.
Lacey Lady is saying it's worth $250. We did not look it up. We have no idea its value. We did not do comps. George just pulled it and said, I'm going to sell it to the YouTubers because they like canes. That one should unscrew, shouldn't it? Or no? Is there a dagger?
It doesn't look like it screws.
Oh,
unless you can get it off.
Nope.
This one has a rubber bottom, rubber grip at the bottom.
That ain't the only thing around here that does.
just 2 canes with this lot. So this is the snake cane lot.
The snake cane lot. Scott wants to know, is that cherry wood? Scott, we don't know. It's not labeled.
For the snake
and we're not going to pull the varnish off. So snake cane, you know as much as we know right now. Hopefully you're doing your comps on eBay. And I think we're ready.
Yeah.
I think we're ready for an auction. 2 canes in this lot. One of them appears to have snakeskin. Remember, that is aged. And another appears to be just a cane with a rubber bottom. Ain't nothing wrong with a rubber bottom. Right, George?
Mm-hmm.
All right. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. Remember, everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. You got to bid fast, you got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Snake King lot. Here we go.
Pocano Joe says, feed it to the Gators.
All right, Harold is in at 50. Harold's in at 50. Susan's in at 50. We got Fred Freer in at 38. Sean is now at 66. High bid at 66. Diane came in at 75, and now we got Leonard at 85. 85 is high bid right now with Leonard. And Leonard got in at 85. Leonard said, not this time. This snake cane lot is mine. Reminds me of those Dolomite canes that we had from the unit. Remember? That one's not from the Dolomite unit.
Do they still have those?
Fred Freer is now at 80. We sold all those, didn't we? Sean Bennett, that's not from the Dolomite unit, is it?
No.
Sean is at 86. Young Black is at 150. 150 is high bid right now. Sean is at 86. Young Black is at 150. West Damon came in at 85. 85. And Fred Freer says he's out with 2, 1. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Got seconds here on the delay. And sold! Wow. Okay. Bongos Joe said, dang, them some nice canes. Sell them to me. Beagle Dev just sent $5. Hi, Jeremy George. Wanted to give you a super chat before going to bed. Please pray for my mother-in-law. Just have surgery. Zen hugs, doll. We will. Beagle Dev, BC Beagle Dev. Appreciate it.
Zen hugs back to you, Deb.
All right, Zung Balak. What you're going to do is you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, the lot, which is the snakeskin lot, and your bid, 150. You're going to send that right over there. whatthehales@yahoo.com. You want to send that immediately. And we got James' email on the fish cane lot, so we're good on the first 2 lots. You want to send that immediately so that lot doesn't go back up for auction. And then backup bidder, I believe, is Sean. Sean, you are backup bidder at $86. Sean, you want to send all your same information? Bam, you know what to do, Sean. Been there, done that. But Sean, you can send all your information right on over. Go ahead and send those emails, guys. And that way those lots don't go back up on the auction block.
Did
Oh, she's pulling jewelry.
Did Mason send his for the calculator?
We got a calculator email.
I think that was the backup bidder, Linda.
Might have been. We got Laura as a backup. We didn't get Mason. And then we got James for the fish cane lot. You got jewelry?
Yep. Next lot is.
By the way, there was a request. There was a request for us to put in raw Petoskey stone lot. So there will be a raw Petoskey, unpolished raw Petoskey stone lot tonight that you will have the opportunity to polish on your own. And bam, that request came in and we said, you know what, let's honor that one because we do have a lot of fun doing those.
The next lot are costume women's rings. These are all chunky rings.
Did you just call me chunky?
No, I didn't count how many rings there were.
That's a lot of rings. My ring-a-ling, my ring-a-ling. I want you to wear my ring-a-ling.
This one might be a mood ring. It looks like it could be a mood ring.
Put it on so I can see if you're hangry. Put it on and see if it changes colors while you're showing.
Okay. Or you can put it on for.
No, you.
Just put on your thumb.
Baby, you know I don't do that kind of stuff.
It's just to see if it changes color.
All right, well, I'm putting it in my armpit.
This one's a parrot ring.
It's in my armpit, so whoever gets this supposed mood ring, Get an armpit with it too.
Why would you put in your armpit?
You love my armpit. See, you're the weird one.
The rings that I'm wearing are not included, guys. I should have probably took my rings off so that they don't confuse my rings with this lot. There.
Is that the ring you busted me in the head with?
Hmm?
Is that the ring you busted me in the head with?
No, I didn't bust you in the head.
You so busted me in the head.
Was it an accident?
You say
when
it
you were
was.
pretending that I was a gator.
And who wrestled?
Practicing
Who
your
won?
wrestling.
Who won?
Oh, if I
You
clunked you in the
scrappy.
head, apparently me.
You scrappy, but you ain't that good. Baby, I don't think there's a mood ring.
It hasn't changed yet.
It doesn't look like it's in the mood for armpit. Does not look like it is in the mood for armpit. Does it look like it changed to you? Show them and see if they think.
No, it still has that green tint. So, oh, it's kind of like, it's more blue. It was green. Now it's got more of a bluish tint.
We got.
So maybe it is a.
You think so?
It could be.
All right, I'll put it back in my armpit. We got another email from Laura on the calculators.
This one might be silver plated.
We got an email
With
from
turquoise.
Sean on the snake cane. So we're good with Sean on the snake cane. We did not get the original bidder as of yet. And the mood ring is still in my armpit.
You put it back in your armpit?
Well, yeah, you said you thought it was
Yeah,
changing.
it looked like it changed from.
You want me to
blue
sit
to
on it
green.
instead?
Oh, this one's cool. It's like a disco ball.
You want me to put that one in my armpit?
Uh-uh.
You sure?
Yep.
I mean, if you need me to armpit them.
Mm-mm.
So is there any silver, any gold in this lot? Did you check?
The only one that could be silver is maybe this one.
I remember finding that in the storage unit. I don't remember. It did not focus at all. I remember finding that in a storage unit. I don't remember which storage unit I actually found it in.
This one might be silver. It's a little tarnished right now.
This one has a marking of a 9, but that might just be the size. I think that's the size.
Size 9.
Yeah, but I mean, it does kind of look silver. All right, what do you think? Did it change?
No. Still has like that bluish green tint.
I don't know if it's a mood ring then. Or it's hangry, or it's angry that it was in my armpit. One or the other.
Maybe.
How many rings total did you count?
I didn't count. This one might be silver. There's yarn wrapped around it. I didn't take the yarn off.
That's a lot of rings.
It is a lot of rings.
Oh, I remember where these came from. I remember the unit now.
You remember?
Yeah, I remember now. I do. I remember now. All right, so we got a bunch of rings. George has shown you most of them, if not all of them. And I think we can get I think we can move forward. I think you guys have seen quite a bit of this.
That was it.
The ring that was in my armpit, that's just an extra bonus for you. So this is the ring lot.
That one is Avon.
This is a ring lot, costume jewelry, $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States.
It says heated mood ring. I was right. Size 10.
That says heart mood ring, not heated.
Heart mood ring.
It's heated now. It was in my armpit. All right, so that armpit ring is a mood ring. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. The extra armpit smell is a bonus for you. George can't get enough, and now you get a little bit too. Let's do it. Come on. All right, we got Rolene at 35. We got Christine at 25. Pam is now at 30. We got James. James is in at 50. Fred Freer is now at 100. Fred jumped up the bid at 100. Good move. Good tactic. Fred is right in at 100. Conky says this is the Jeremy armpit ring lock. 100. Leonard is now at 102. Leonard's at 102. Chris is now at 100. Fred came in at 100 again. Chris Powers is now high bidder at 110. Pam Carter is now at 125. Ian's number one mom is now at 150. 150 is the high bid. There are bids anywhere. They are everywhere. My goodness. JK refuses to bid. That just hurts, JK. All right, we still have a high bid. Dana's now at 120. Fred is at 125. We got Pam Carter's now at 150. Tina Bowers just sent $5. Thank you so much, Tina. Pam Carter's now at 151. High bid's at 151. Pam Carter's now at 156. Ian's number one mom is now at 156. Chris Powers just came in at 176. 176. High bid right now is 176. I see bids coming left, right, up, down, everywhere. 176 is the high bid. Wow. Woo. Nice. All right. Armpit ring lot. High bidder is Chris Powers. Chris Powers, nice job. The bonus armpit just for you if you're as weird as George. All right. So here's what you're going to do, Chris Powers. You're going to send your name, your real name, your YouTube name, even if they're the same, your shipping address, and then you're going to put the armpit ring lot and your high bid of 176. You're going to send that, boom, right there. What the hell's at yahoo.com. Chris with a K. And you want to do that now. You want to send that email right now. Anybody who doesn't communicate, if we don't get that communication, the lot goes back up. Backup bidder 176, Chris Powers. Josh Matthews was at 158. I think it was Josh Matthews Coffin. You were backup bidder as far as I can see. Hopefully I'm not screwing it up. You were backup bidder at 158. All the same information, Josh. You're going to send your real name, YouTube name, your shipping address. You're going to send the lot, the armpit ring lot, and your backup bid at 158. If for some reason it doesn't get paid, Josh will get in contact with you, and you'll have your chance at it. Okay, go ahead and send those emails now. And George has another jewelry lot for you.
These are all earrings.
Are there any earrings you want me to stick in my armpit?
No, I don't think there's any mood earrings.
You sure?
Yeah.
Are you?
So this
positive?
entire lot is nothing but earrings, and I threw in a couple vintage pieces. And if you look at eBay comps, any type of vintage screwback earring or the what are these called?
Clip-ons?
The clip-ons. Some of the vintage ones go for big money. It's insane.
That's a lot of earrings. Who has bigger earlobes, me or you?
You.
Are you sure?
You're 6'1".
That doesn't mean my
You're
earlobes
100
are bigger
pounds
than yours.
heavier than me and a foot taller than me.
Doesn't mean my earlobes are bigger than yours.
You got some big hands. You've got big hands, big feet, big earlobes.
So basically what you're saying is I'm a freak of nature.
No, you're just bigger proportioned.
Who's got the bigger nose?
I have a button nose.
You do not have a... Yeah, you got a butt on your nose, just like I do. A big old butt. All right, we got backup bidder on the rings. Josh just messaged us.
Okay.
I think James Shepard is the only one that's been the original bidder that has messaged us so far. If that's what happens, we got just so...
This one has 14 karat gold posts.
Just the post?
Yeah.
Just so everybody is aware, if you bid and you are winning bidder and you don't communicate, George will block you from the channel. And a lot of people don't understand what that means, but basically what it means is you will not be able to communicate or participate whatsoever anymore in regards to anything.
These are 24 karat gold plated.
So we do take it serious when we joke around a lot, and we love joking around. But when people are relying on reselling, especially in times such as these, as pandemic has happened and all the craziness of the world, we take it very serious when people are trying to actually feed their families. There is a time to goof around, and which is almost always, and there's a time to be serious, and your bids should be serious. So
these are also 24 karat gold plate.
All right, I'll put you on solo again. So we do have all the lots so far, and how many earrings did you count?
No, but it's a huge lot of earrings. I did not count. But I'm sure people have been counting as I've been showing them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
1 earring.
1 earring. 2 earrings. Some of the earrings in here, and not all of them, maybe a handful of them, it's just one pair. Like this, the Indians, it has the back to it, but it's not a pair, it's just one. But most of them are in here. Like here's a pair of vintage clip-ons.
You think that's Bakelite or
this,
was that plastic?
This could be Bakelite. These are screw-ons.
Yeah, that potentially could.
So it's got the screw back.
They can't see if you don't put a solid background. Nothing is in focus.
Here's some dolphin clip-ons.
Iggy said 1 million earrings.
Yeah. Close.
Sandy said,
here's some
did
cute
somebody say costume jewelry?
Costume jewelry, believe it or not, do really, really well on eBay.
Some costume jewelry is worth well more than gold and silver and precious gems.
And that's something that I learned when I first started reselling.
Fred Freer said, hey, this is at least 100 pairs.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so they can see what you're getting at. You can keep showing. But we don't have all night to show every pair. The reality is we threw a bunch of stuff in together, and that's what you're getting. Let me check that ring lot. Okay, Chris Powers messaged us on the ring lot, so we're good there as well. So we got that. All right, so we got the earring lot, and she's going to keep showing as she does. There are a bunch, as Fred Freer said.
Huge lot.
There's at least 100 pairs. We haven't counted. We don't know that for sure. Nothing's ever guaranteed. Remember, we take everything, we throw it together, and we go, hey, here you go. Here's a lot. Have fun with it. We get a lot of stuff, and we love to pass the discounts on to you guys as well. And that way, everybody's happy, and we can all keep thriving in this community together. So it's $25 starting bid, free shipping in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. You got 1 minute to win it because you gotta bid fast. You gotta bid furious. And go! Here we go. Earring lot. Here we go. All right, we got Rebecca at 25. I probably butchered that up big time. Lego Man of the Midwest is now at 40. We got the Pharmacist at 75. James Tigerman at $49.95. 75 is high bid right now that I see. 75 is high bid right now. No, Leonard came in at 100. Leonard's now at 100. 101 now. We got Ian's number one mom is at 101. 101. Josh just came in at 101 as well, but Ian's number one mom is at 101. Cecilia came in at 60. I think she might be lagging up behind just a little bit again tonight. Pharmacist just came in at 125. 125 is high bid right now. Ruthie just came in at 122, but 125 is a high bid. We got 18 seconds left to go. Ian's number one mom just came in at 126. A lot of earrings, and I don't mean it just as the lot. I mean, there are a lot. 8 seconds to go. 7, 5, 4. We're now at 130. We're now at 135. Joshua's at 135. Now Pharmacist is at 140. Pharmacist is at 140. And now we got 146. Carol's now at 146. And sold! 146. Oh, pharmacist just missed the snipe.
To Carol Houston.
Oh, man. That reminds me, we got a message from one of our viewers yesterday from the auction. Said, hey, we drove 2.5 hours to come up and see you at the auction. We got there and the auction was
We were there for 4 hours.
We were there for 4 hours.
It started at 10.
They missed
If
us.
you weren't there by 9:45, you were late.
All right. Carol Hudson. Carol, you're going to send your real name, your YouTube name, your shipping address, the lot, which is the earring lot, and then your bid, which is 146 right here to whatthehales@yahoo.com. Go ahead and send that right away. Get that message over so that way this lot doesn't go back up for auction. Backup bid, is it pharmacist? Is it Cecilia? It's pharmacist. Pharmacist, you are backup bidder at 140. So pharmacist, you can send all the same information. Wham! Right there. Right there. This is what George does in my ears all the time. She'll come up unexpectedly right behind me and she'll be like,
Sometimes my finger's wet, sometimes it's not.
yeah, that's even worse. And she's licking her fingers beforehand. She's a mess.
The next lot are knives. I haven't had knives in a while.
You're bringing out knives?
Yeah, I'm not going to take out every single one, but this looks like they all appear to be packaged. I'll just take out one.
All right. I'm giving you full screen.
I haven't had knives in a while.
You're out of screen.
I know.
Little flip razors.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see it. Flip it out. Do you think I can get a shave with that?
Well, you're going to get your hair cut tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'm not going to get a shave. No, that was the first time I ever had a neck shave on the last haircut.
And you broke out.
And it was horrible.
You bled and you broke out.
I was bleeding. My neck was bleeding, broke out. It was horrible. I'll never get a barber
You're probably
shave
sensitive to the shaving cream he uses.
No, it's cutting the wrong way.
So there's a ton of razors in there. 2, 4,
I never
6,
had one before,
8,
so I didn't.
10. So 12 of these razors.
Ruthie said you could shave my back with those. Probably could.
Yeah.
Now that's what I need for shaving. Is that a rhino? That is.
Rhino.
That's a rhino.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what unit we found that one in, but that one was awesome. I remember finding it. That one was an awesome find. Like sometimes when you bring this stuff up, I get remnant. We have seen so much stuff and have done so many things. Like viewers, they see the video and they can remember the video. But we see so much stuff. There's no way I can remember it all. It all blends in.
These are throwing knives.
So that rhino, I just remember finding the rhino, but I can't remember which unit it was in. Yeah, that was a couple throwing knives.
Wasn't it the police unit in Massillon?
You think so?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't remember.
This one has a
kind of got like a blood red handle, huh? Interesting. I want your prediction. Do you think Midwest Picker is going to bid?
Probably.
Do you think he will?
Mm-hmm. He's in the chat, right? Is he still in the chat? So this one needs a little bit of cleaning, some TLC.
Yeah, so that one needs some help. Yeah, Midwest Picker's in the chat. Rhino's the best name I saw so far, which isn't the best in the world, but oh, look at that. We got a little utility. I remember finding that. Just can't remember which unit it was in. And then you're going to have the multi-purpose in there too. Is there a name on that?
Lutz?
No, well, I know you're out of on that. That doesn't say Lutz.
This one's Sheffield.
All right, Sheffield. Not going to be able to see it without a solid background.
Boom. Sheffield.
Debbie said, do you mean klutz?
Maybe. What did I say?
JK says, all these knives, and he never has one for the boxes.
He just likes to manhandle.
There you go. There's a red man.
Red man.
Oh, we got more. Look
I
at
think
you
there's
pulling
5.
these out.
These are 8-in-1 multi-tools. These all appear to be sealed and brand new.
Tomahawk.
But there's 5 of them.
Ruthie says you need one of those for Florida. There's no room to carry a knife, guys, when you're carrying heat.
There's 5 of these. These all appear to be sealed and brand new. These are blades.
Pamela Lynn just made a good point. She said, just keep in mind that your custom laws, it's be really difficult to get knives past a border in custom laws without customs confiscating. Is that a seahorse? How cool is it? Oh, look at that. I don't remember finding those.
So it's like the mama, and the baby.
I don't remember finding those.
Oh, they say Florida on it. Maybe we should keep these and pull this from the lot.
You can't do that now. You have to sell them. Solid background.
So it says Florida. And this one says Florida as well.
Sweet. All right, the Florida Seahorse knives stay in.
These look like pearl.
Mother of pearl look, but we don't know for sure. We don't know for sure. Little hunting or out west scene. Oh, the little piece missing there.
Yeah. Or it's faded. Oh yeah, it is missing.
It was missing on the other side right there. How many knives you got in there?
I didn't count. Here's an old timer.
You're out of the picture.
I am.
There is no blade on your old timer. It's just a handle. The blade must have broke out. So there is no blade in the old timer. It's just the handle.
This is in there. This one's wrapped and still sealed.
What kind is that one?
This one is...
I don't think I've heard of that one. Laura says, I'm the backup. I show me beating. Laura, when
Here's
you
a
are...
Smith & Tech multi-tool.
While George is still showing. So this is for everybody. Just a reminder, when you are bidding or when you are watching chat from your own device, YouTube will bump your comment up. We don't know why YouTube does it, but YouTube does it and only bumps it up for you, which is why you don't see us commenting in the chat. Okay. So in our chat, we see everything in real time. There are no bumps. So if you go back afterwards and you watch the live chat in the live stream, which sometimes takes days to actually upload and process afterwards, you'll see it's exactly in order the way that we called it. And that goes for everybody because we get the same comments every week. Hey, my bid came in before this person. In reality, it did not in real time. We see it all in real time in the live chat, as do the moderators. And they understand that that happens when you guys see yourself beating somebody on the other end, which it was really close. Again, YouTube will just bump your comment. Again, we don't know why YouTube does that, but YouTube does do that. And that's one of the reasons why you don't see us commenting in the chat. That way, there's no confusion. We get to see everything in real time. So that's just a reminder for everybody. That's how it kind of works. And I'm going to put
That's George. If they're in live chat or top chat.
Doesn't matter what chat you're in. YouTube's still going to bump your comment if you made one. You always want to be in live chat no matter what. Is that all your knives?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's the knife lot. As soon as I took myself out, I need to put myself back in. That is the knife lot. Interesting. Let's see. I think I can. Oh!
So the boogers are a bonus?
Boogers are a bonus on that one. All right. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States. You're welcome to the bid if you're outside the United States. Just remember, know your custom laws. There will be additional shipping fees. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. This is the knife lot. Here we go. Knife lot. We got James in at 125. Fred Freer is in at 175. James came in at 125. Fred Freer's in at 175. We got Kamika in at 30. We got Harold in at 100. We got James coming in at 125. Cecilia at 100. Ruthie is now at 222. Ruthie put the gauntlet down at 222. Midwest Picker said, I'm out. Ruthie's at 222. Leonard's 135. What else do we have here? We got Sean coming in 181. Leonard at 150. We got Harold at 130. We got Fred Freer at 200. Ruthie is still high bidder at 222. Ruthie jumped the bid. 222. Sean is now at 223. Sean is now at 223. Leonard's at 225. Leonard's at 225. Sean is at 223. Things are getting quiet now with 2 seconds to go. It's still Leonard. Leonard's still high bidder right now, 225. Leonard's high bidder right now, 225 with free shipping. Fred Freer came in at Sean came in at 226. Sean got it. Sean got it. Man.
He sniped it.
Sean sniped it in time. Nice job, Sean. All right, Sean. 226. Sean, you got to send your real name, YouTube name, even if they're the same. You're going to send your shipping address, the knife lot, and your bid at 226. Bam, right there. whathales@yahoo.com. And then I believe, Leonard, you are backup bidder at 225. Leonard, your backup bidder at 225. All the same information. You can send it right about there, I believe. Hopefully, I pointed to the right thing. That was intense there. They were getting crazy. JK said, pew, pew, sniped. Wow. All right. George is getting the knife lot out of the way, getting ready to bring up
those stones that we talked about.
Oh, you're bringing up the stones?
Yeah.
Did somebody say Petoskey?
Petoskey stone.
I don't know why she does that whole high pitch thing, but she just gets.
I'm getting my high pitchy bag dog. Remember when I lost my high pitched voice?
Yeah.
After my thyroid surgery, I lost my high pitched voice.
No, you never lost your high pitched voice.
Yes, I did.
You were talking to me the entire time after the surgery. You're like,
I couldn't get excited at the Elvis.
Can I help you, Jeremy? Would you like a drink?
Can you help me find my high pitched voice?
You sounded like one of these people.
Petoskey. If you do not know what a Petoskey stone is, then we don't have time to teach you tonight. What the hell am I talking about? We got all the time in the world. There's a saltwater coral. There's a saltwater coral that you'll find.
27 raw stones.
27 raw stones. It is saltwater coral. It is a fossilized saltwater coral that you will find in Lake Erie. These are all from Kelly's Island, and we treasure hunted these from Kelly's Island. If you look up now, that's a good example. Flip that one back over, George. That's a good example of that is not a Petoskey that goes all the way through the stone. But if you sand down further, you may get solid Petoskey all the way through the stone. So Petoskey is valued just like diamonds, gems, anything. Like that one is solid through the stone, it looks like. That would make a really good one. Really good one. So what you want to do is you sand them. The more solid they are as a stone, the more money they are. Color and variation of color, that has to do with their actual value.
You get to see the fossils a little bit better when they're wet. Should I wet one?
I think anybody who's watched has seen what we've done with the Petoskey stones. So, and anybody who's going to be interested in buying them has probably already seen. But these are raw. You're getting them raw. We had a request to auction off raw Petoskey stones. So we're going to give them to you raw. And then what you can do is you can sand them. If you want to learn how to polish them, sand them and polish them, George on Taking a Risk on his channel has done a lot of videos on how to polish them, how to make them look gorgeous, and then you sell them. And they will sell based on weight, size,
you can even
color.
Sell them raw.
And you can sell them raw. You can sell them raw as well. So all that being said, you said there's how many raw rocks?
27.
27 raw Petoskey stone fossils. Fast Ed just sent $5. I understand, George. I remember in coin pushing video, were you excited? Were you getting your high pitch back? I figured that's what you're doing. Why you're doing it now?
I'm exercising my vocal cords.
She's just doing it now to annoy me. That's what it is. Because she promised annoy me.
It doesn't annoy you.
She promised to annoy me for the rest of my life. So
you love it.
That was in a video last week where she promised to annoy me for the rest of my life. So, all right.
You can die any day.
Tina E47 said, "Please wet one."
Yeah, they're gorgeous when you wet them. Let me go get a bottle of water.
I gave your brother all the ones that I polished for him to put the final spit shine on.
Oh.
I asked him to do it so we don't have one with us right now. She's gonna wet one. You want
to pick the one that I should wet?
Just pick the one that you think's gonna look the best. If you get on eBay right now, you'll be able to see what they look like polished. But again, you wanna actually polish them. You should have did that in camera so they could see what it was like.
Well, just side by side. So this is what it looks like when it's not wet. And then here I just wet it. So you could see.
You're not going to see anything without a solid background. Now that is unpolished. That needs to be polished. And then you'll see the actual Petoskey.
So let me wet another one.
All right. As she's wetting another one, we're going to get the bidding going. So just reminder, this is the Petoskey fossil stone lot. This was special request. We got Leonard's knife lot and Sean's knife lot email, so we're good to go there.
Okay.
And remember, this is Petoskey stone lot. I think she said there's 20 some in the actual lot. These are raw. These still need the actual sanding on them. Or you can sell them raw, or you can work on them and then sell them that way. You'll get more money that way if you do. $25 starting bid, free shipping in the United States. And we'll ship outside of the United States as well for a small fee of shipping. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. If you're ready to get your rock on. Let's go! All right, here we go. Special request. They wanted raw Petoskey stones. We're giving them raw Petoskey stones. Dale says, no licking, George. All right, we got James in at $29.95, but Iggy came in at $65. Now we see it was $75. It's all $75. Somebody was in at $75. I don't remember. Rosie's in at $75. Somebody else is in at $75. But now Harold is in at $80. Cecilia is in at $80. Pharmacist wants to know, are these premature or immature? Could be both. Could be both. That one would be awesome with the stripes in it, the limestone stripes. Harold is high bidder right now at $80. Aaron Breeden is now at $86. Rosie is at $100. Rosie is now in at $100. Want to learn how to polish these? George on Taking a Risk teaches you on his channel how to polish them. Gracie is now at $110. Rod is at $100. Gracie is now at $110. $110 is the high bid right now with 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't even remember who asked for them to be auctioned. 110 is right now the high bid. Gracie, 110 and 150 for David Foster. 150 came in for David Foster. Now we got snipes going in everywhere.
Nice
David
snipe,
Foster got it at 150. Nice job, David. Nice job, David. David Foster at 150. There were snipes. Everything was going everywhere. David, you're going to send your real name, your YouTube name, even if they're the same, your shipping address. You're going to go Petoskey Fossil Lot and your bid at 150. Bam! Right there with the Hales at yahoo.com. We'll get those out to you. And remember, you can learn how to polish those by watching Taking a Risk. That's George's brother, younger brother. And he shows a lot on how to get that final polish and that beautiful shine on them to maximize your dollars for those. And then backup bidder was, we got David at 150. I think it was Aaron Breeden. No, Grace. Was it? I think we have Grace. Gracie might be backup bidder. Gracie, it looks like you're backup bidder at 110. So Gracie Welsh, your backup bidder right there. All the same information. You're raring and ready to go.
Next lot is the M&M lot.
I should.
I sold
Sure
one.
go
These
for
are
some
like
M&Ms.
candy. This is a candy dispenser. I sold one for $40. Just like that, identical.
With the eyes on the windshield and everything that a kid drew on there.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
You see the eyes on the windshield? I'm sure it will come off.
This top comes off. They're golfing.
Sandy Candy said, if George is old, I'm Methuselah. Do you remember how old Methuselah was?
Almost 1,000.
900 and what?
Almost 1,000
We'll
years
go with
old.
that. We'll go with almost 1,000. Gracie is saying Rosie is backup bidder. Rosie, if you're backup bidder and I screwed up, Gracie and Rosie, if I screwed up, then you guys can correct me and just send the message. If I screwed up, I like to think that I never make any mistakes.
This one's not M&M, it's Hershey.
But I was mistaken.
You put the little
does it
Hershey
poop out
kisses.
little Hershey's?
Yeah.
Little kisses, it poops them out?
Uh-huh.
That's always good. What's that?
This is a Burger King kids toy, M&M.
There's still candy in there?
Candy? Yeah, there's M&Ms in there. Let's see what's the date.
Flippin' Adventure said Methuselah was 969 years old. You are correct.
I don't see a date.
Hey, since you don't see a date,
But I wouldn't recommend eating the M&Ms.
you want to go out on a date so you can see a date?
Uh-huh. All right, I'm ready. So weird.
All right. Here we go. So this is like an M&M Hershey chocolate lot.
Yes.
Is that what we're calling it? Candy dispenser?
Yeah.
Looks like JK was all about that line. You gotta be smooth, you know what I'm saying? Smooth. Actually, that's the kind of line that would actually work on her. So what, you trying to deny it? You love those kind of lines. Yeah, she's shaking her head right now. You can't see it. She's doing this. All right. I don't even know where we're at anymore. Where are we at? We should probably just call the auction.
We're doing an auction right now.
Oh, we're in an auction? Okay.
Yeah. The auction's still going on.
All right. We got a message from David Foster, and we're good to go there. All right. You guys know what to do. This is some candy dispenser lot, and I messed it all up with kissing. Let's go! Here we go. Corinne said, Home Shopping Network sells that stone in jewelry for big money. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Okay, we got Susan in at 30. Ruthie is in at 33. This is the candy dispenser lot. James is now at $49.95. $49.95 is the big bid. But Cecilia just came in at 50. Leonard is now at 55. Cecilia is now at 75. With 30 seconds to go, Cecilia is the high bidder. Rod is now in at 100. Tina came in at 56. Rod's now at 100. And David Foster said, check your email. Leonard is at 85. I will check the email, David. Rod is still high bidder at 100. This is the candy dispenser lot with 10 seconds to go. Rod is in at 100. Putting the gauntlet down. Right there. Free shipping. With 2, 1. Bam! Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And Evita says, too bad that wood-carved man got a kiss before you did, Jeremy. See what I'm saying?
The stray sailor?
Yeah, the stray sailor. Oh, Cecilia just missed the snipe. Okay. Just missed the snipe. Just missed it. We were at Rod 61644. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address. Are you getting the next lot, or are you just reading the comments on us kissing.
No, I'm trying to figure out.
No,
who
you're not.
won
You're just
and
trying to
for
see
how
what they say
much.
about us kissing and you being with that wooden man instead of me.
No, I was trying to get the highest bidder's name.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Rod, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address. You're going to say the candy dispenser lot and then your bid amount, which was 100 right there with hales@yahoo.com. Go ahead and send that email immediately, please. And then I think Leonard, looks like Leonard, I think you are backup bidder at 85. Leonard, all the same stuff. Bam, right there. What the Hales? Are you bringing belt buckles again?
Belt buckles galore.
This woman's got more belt buckles than we know what to do with. All right, you know what? It's belt buckle time. I'm just getting off of the screen here.
There's 20 belt buckles in this lot. Yours. If there's dates on the back, I'll try and read them to you. This says Cubby Drilling.
Rod, I see you typed in fold. By fold, are you saying you're not interested in the lot you just won, Rob? Let us know in the chat. Robert DeLedge says, I can only afford 19, not 20. Those are pretty.
These are limited editions. There's no date on it, but there's one in brass and then one in this metal.
That's a drilling one?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Red Man.
Didn't we just have a Red Man knife? Knife?
Did we?
Yeah, I think we had a Red Man
This
knife.
one's 1988. Here's a reward for Billy the Kid. $5,000 reward for Billy the Kid.
All right, Rod is backing out, guys. So that means who was backup bidder? I don't remember who backup bidder was. Backup bidder on the last lot, Rod bowed out. So you are now high bidder. I think it was 85, if I remember correctly, whoever it was. Yep, Leonard. You are a high bidder, Leonard, at 85. What was the last lot you did? The candy dispenser lot?
Mm-hmm.
So, Leonard, you're a high bidder, buddy. 85.
Just a reminder, if you guys have no intentions of paying for the lots, please don't bid.
And then backup bid on it would be maybe, I think, Cecilia, your backup bidder on the candy dispenser lot at 75. So if you want to send a message, that'd be great.
There's 4 generations of knife makers.
Oh, look at that. Buck Knives. Midwest Picker, are you seeing that? Is there a year on that?
No, I don't see a year. Here's 2 Crown. One's bronze and one's brass. Both made in the U.S.
Dave is saying Rosie might have gotten 150 bid in before he did. Can we check? Dave, I will check that as
no date, but made in the U.S.
George is showing everything.
Energy Services Group.
Okay, so Dave Foster at 150.
No date on the back. There's a Pony Express belt buckle.
Rosie bid 150 first. Okay, somebody said, Catherine said Rosie bid 150 first. I showed Dave Foster right before sold.
No date on the back. This one is a limited edition, but I don't see a date on the back.
Okay, so Dave, I got your message. I do see Rosie's bid of 150. Your bid of 150 is right before Flippin' Adventure said sold. Then Linda bid 111, and then Rosie bid 150. That 111 and that 150 bid were after the sold in the real time as we're watching it. So Dave, you are high bidder on the Petoskey stones at 150. Rosie her bid was 2 bids after the Flippin' Adventure said sold. And again, anybody who goes back and watches the live replay, you'll see that in the live replay. I don't know why YouTube bumps things for you at home, but when you're doing an auction style and it's so quick and fast, it can become a little bit of a nuisance.
No date on the back.
You said 20 total?
20 belt buckles.
Look at that camera reflection.
Last one.
Did any of them have any silver markings or anything like that?
I didn't see any. I thought maybe this could be silver, the actual boot, but I didn't see any markings.
No actual markings. Okay. So no markings on the belt buckles, but you definitely have some history there in the belt buckles. And
I like this one, the Billy the Kid.
The Billy the Kid reward. Belt buckles are so they're collectible. They're like knives, but they're belt buckles. They're belt buckles, right?
That was cool.
Buckles. They're belt buckles. So somebody said, I don't know if belt buckles have dates. Pam, some do, some don't. Some are silver, some have gold inlays, some have. I mean, it all depends on the belt buckle, but there's a high collectability with. Honestly, there's high collectability with everything in the world. Okay.
20 belt.
We got Cecilia's backup bid, Petoskey backup bid as well, and I think we're good there. I'm going to go ahead and boom. Just going through your guys' emails right now. We're all set, all ready to go. $25 starting bid on the belt buckles, free shipping in the United States. Additional shipping if you're outside the United States. This is going to be a Hales of a ride on this one. Yeehaw. Here we go. Let's go. All right. 57 seconds. I think we got Ruthie at $28.95 Canadian money. We got 50 more seconds. Lego of the Miss West is at 30. Fred Freer's already bumped it up to 100. Iggy's at 100. Midwest Picker is at 100. These guys know the value of these. Leonard is now at 100. Midwest Picker's now at 110. Midwest Picker's high bidder now at 110. He is high bidder right now at 110. Leonard is now at 122. Leonard's at 122. Sean is at 145. High bid right now is 145 with 30 seconds to go. Ian's number one mom is now at 150. 150 is the high bid. I see 110s, 125s. I see it everywhere. Midwest Picker is now at 155. Sean came in at 151. Excuse me, Midwest Picker is at 151. Sean came in at 151 as well. Midwest Picker at 151. Ian's mom's now at 152. Fred Freer's at 152. Sean is now at 156. Ian's mom's at 156. Even if I'm saying the numbers wrong, you know what they are in the chat. Ian's mom now at 156. Sean 170. Sean's at 170. Let's see, is Midwest Picker going to get in a snipe? Ian's mom is at 171. Better picks. Sold Ian's mom. Ian's number one mom. All right, Ian's number one mom. Wow. That's a great buy. And make sure you check those out on comps on eBay. Please, 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 please check those out before you do anything. Make sure you price them. And then let us know how you do, because we like to hear that from all you guys. Okay, so that was Ian's number one mom, right? Ian's number one mom, you know what to do. YouTube name, real name, shipping address, belt buckle lot, and the bid amount of 171 right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Backup bidder was Sean. Sean, same thing. You know what to do as well. 170 backup bid. Is this a bank lot?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're on to the banks.
It's a donkey.
Whoops, I just screwed that up. Donkey.
It does have the stopper at the bottom. Feel how fuzzy he is.
Baby, I ain't touching your donkey.
There's days where Jeremy acts like Oscar. It should start your alter ego name should be Oscar.
Whatever you want, Patricia.
This one also has the stopper.
Whatever you want, Patricia.
This one's cool. It's a robot. Mr. Roboto.
We just found that one this real recently.
Yeah.
Like,
remember which unit?
Before we went to Florida. That probably came out of the one where they found the SIG.
This is where the batteries go.
And we didn't ever put a battery in it.
Mm-mm.
Service Chihuahua wants the Oscar. We do encourage you guys to network with one another and buy off of each other. So if somebody buys a lot and then you go, man, well, I'm interested in one of those, we encourage you to work together.
Oh, this one has a date of 1979.
79? How old were you?
I wasn't even born. You were 2? Why isn't this focusing?
I was 2 waiting for you.
1979.
Can you
This
imagine?
looks like you when you're laughing.
You trying to say I have big ears? That looks like you. You know why? Because you're the white one in this relationship.
I look like a white boot.
Mm-hmm.
This one has the stopper.
I'm the dark one. You're the light one.
Creepy clown that says baby.
Creepy baby clown. Creepy baby clown even.
There's the slot right there. And then this one has the stopper.
We got the emails on the belt buckle lot. Thanks, guys. We're all set to go there.
Retirement fund. There's the slot right there.
How
Has
are
the
we?
stopper.
Are we ever going to retire?
Mm-hmm.
When? Oh wait, we already did. We're fun employed.
We're fun employed. That counts as retirement, right?
Yep. That's
Here's a baseball.
definitely.
This one has the stopper as well.
I
The
think
slot's right there.
fun employment counts as retirement. When you can control your own schedule and have freedom of your own schedule, it's basically retirement, right?
I think this screws off. So no stopper, but this screws off.
I remember when my grandpa, he retired from the grocery store that was in the family. And you know what he did every day?
There's our boy Benny.
His hair's
There's
getting
the
white.
slot right there.
You know what grandpa did every day when he retired from the grocery store?
What?
He came in and worked at the grocery store.
Like to clean?
Anything, because he was so bored in his retirement. That's what I'm trying to say. We're retired because we're fun employed.
Mm-hmm.
We'd get bored to death if we didn't have something to do. By we, I mean me. I'd be like grandpa, like, I got to get to the grocery store. But maybe I would take more naps.
Or sleep longer. For my home sweet home.
You know I can't
This one
sleep
does not
longer.
have a bottom, but you can easily purchase the stoppers online. And then there's the slot right there.
You know I can never sleep longer. My body doesn't let me. No matter what time I go to bed, if the sun is up, I'm up. I could go to bed at 6
This
a.m.
one's the Liberty Bell. This is made out of cast iron. There's the slot. Made in the U.S.
If I go to bed at 6 a.m. and the sun comes up at 6:30 a.m., I'm up. Sean said, life's too short. Never retire. Always hustle. Is there a little crack in the front that I see?
There's the slot.
Kind of gives it a really neat little
It gives
character.
it like a rustic look, but there's no stopper.
Interesting. Sharon
Here's
said,
the Minuteman.
Sharon said, believe me, that will change when you get older. Baby, I'm so old that you call me grandpa. That's how old I am.
This one's made in the U.S. There's a total of 15 coin banks.
So
I like this one.
when did you know that you had a thing for grandpas?
When I met you.
8-3. All right, this is the bank lot with Oscar the Grouch. And all the others, how many banks did you have total?
15.
15 banks total. Remember, everything is as is. No guarantees, no returns. Whether it has a stopper, not, crack, whatever. They are as we found them. You're getting them as we found them. We haven't tried to clean them. We haven't done anything. They've come from storage units and auctions.
Unfortunately, there are no coins in any of them.
Apparently no coins.
The last coin lot I did, there were
coins?
coins in them. Aaron Breedham got them, so we
Oh,
told
really?
her she could keep all the coins.
So apparently the last bank lot, Aaron Breeding got all the coins that was in one. All right. You got a bit fast. You got a bit furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Here we go. 50 seconds to go. Chris says, do you get at least 6 hours of sleep, Jeremy? No, most of the time not, Chris. I wish. That would be nice.
Well, you wake up 800 times throughout the night.
Susan, $50 bid. We got a $50 bid right now with Susan. Rosie is in at 75. James now is in at 80. 80 is live bid right now with James. Rosie right behind him at 75. And Cecilia is in at 50. Leonard came in at 60. James is still high bidder at 80 on the bank lot. 30 seconds to go. You got a bid fast. You got a bid furious. You only have 20 seconds to win it now. Cindy Hall's in at 75. Rosie is at 85. Rosie right now is at 85 is the bank lot. Conky says Biker Tim is now at 86. 90 with Rosie. Better Picks now came behind Rosie at 90 as well. Rosie's high bidder at 90. 90 is the high bid right now. And 2, 1. Sean's now in at 91. 91 is high bid right now. Rosie was in at 90. Aaron Breeding just came in at 111. Aaron Breeding just came in at 111. And the pharmacist came in at 100. And sold! Aaron Breeding got him again. Got him again. No coins in him this time, but Aaron Breeding got him. Nice. Aaron must like selling banks.
They are fun.
Yeah, it's funny how you end up as a reseller. You have a leaning towards one thing. Like you'll learn a lot about something and go, I really like selling this one thing, and then other things you don't. But the more knowledge you get on that one thing, the more money you can make when you see it too. All right, Aaron Breeden, you know what to do. Wham! Right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. And then I think Rosie goes, I got smoked. Backup bidder was Aaron Breeden, came out of nowhere and got that. I think it was Pharmacist. You are backup bidder on the banks. Wham! Right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. All right. Aaron found a 1957 penny in one of the banks.
Nice.
Almost a 1943.
This is a replica of a 1986 Pontiac GTO.
All right, here we go. Diecast, Johnny Lightnings. It's all you, George.
These all appear to be new, brand new and sealed. Let me see if I can find a date. This one has a date of... Looking for a date. 2010. And then the next Johnny Lightning is a replica of a 1970 Dodge Challenger. Remember when we found a Challenger?
Do I ever?
In the storage unit.
And behind it was
the vintage Harley.
The Harley Davidson.
And that's when we got to meet Mike Wolf from American Pickers.
Yeah.
We didn't get to meet him in person, but meeting him virtually was just as exciting.
That's what he was thinking. He was like, I just got to meet George. He's like, I wish I could have met her. I wish I could have met her in person.
This is a limited edition. Yeah, it was pretty cool meeting him virtually. And this one has a date of 2009. Just 2 in this lot.
That's your lot right there.
Yeah, just the 2.
2 Johnny Lightnings.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She says 2 Diecast Johnny Lightnings. Right there, you have it. And they appear to be new in the box. Again, we can't guarantee anything. Try and tell you as much as we actually can in the short amount of time that we have to tell you. They appear to be new. I think she's trying to weigh them. No? Display them?
Display them.
I don't know what she's trying to do. So, any rate, somebody says knucklehead. Patio says was a knucklehead with the engine. So we got backup on the banks. We're good to go. Banks. We're good with the banks. All right. Diecast, $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, and additional shipping outside the United States. Remember, everything is as is. No guarantees. No returns. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how fast they can go with these cars.
Midwest wants to know the scale.
Go! Midwest Picker wants to know the scale. George is going to be looking for it, the scale, as we start the bidding. Conky says it's 118. He knows off the top of his head. He already knows off the top of his head. All right, Chrissy's in at $30. We got Iggy at 38. We got Midwest at 35. Catherine P is now at 40. Leonard is at 50. Midwest Picker is at 50. Leonard's high bidder right now with $50. And Midwest Picker is back up with $50. Leonard high bidder right now, $50. We got bids coming everywhere. Cecilia is in at 45. Sean at 42. James at 38. We got Carla typing something about the comm. Not sure about that one. And, Conky said no, they're not 118. They are 124. Did you find it, 124? Well, it's on the top, isn't it? Mm-hmm. 124 scale. 124th scale. Tina's at 51. Cecilia at 51. Carla is now high bidder at 55. Carla's high bidder right now, 55. Free shipping. Carla's in at 55. Linda's now at 57. Rosemary's at 60. Oh, somebody's thinking Christmas gifts. I bet you somebody's thinking Christmas gifts in 3, in 2, in 1. Sold! There it is. Nice. Woohoo! All right.
So Rosemary got them?
Rosemary Morgan got them $60. Nice. Rosemary, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send us your real name, your YouTube name, even if they're the same, and then your shipping address. And then also you're going to say the Diecast car lot. You're going to give us your bid, $60. Send that right there, whathales@yahoo.com. Just a reminder for everybody, if we haven't shared it yet, George will send out all invoices probably tomorrow. It won't happen tonight. It'll be late here tonight. But tomorrow, those invoices will get sent out. As soon as she gets paid, which you have 72 hours to pay, she'll ship that out typically within the exact same day, if not within 24 hours. And then she will actually send you your confirmation as well. So Rosemary was high bidder confirmation for your package. It was high bidder, and then that was 60. Linda, you are backup bidder, Linda. All the same information. Boom, right there. And it looks like she's got some more toys. What do we have here?
This is a Matchbox limited edition. This is one of 5,000. This has a date of, I thought I saw 2005. No, 1995.
That was a good year.
95.
That was a good year. You know what happened in 1995? I finally got out of high school.
Is that your graduating year?
Yeah. Did I tell you what my my superlative was when they give out, most likely to succeed and all that?
No.
I never told you?
Oh, funniest? Weren't you the class clown?
Nope. Out of almost 400 students, I was voted the friendliest.
Oh.
And they gave me a Mr. Goodbar. So since I was friendly, I broke it all up, and then I threw it out in the crowd in pieces for everybody to eat. And that was Hale's hilarious.
This looks like it's signed by Scott. That looks like a real signature. So just those two.
Pocono says all downhill since '95. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? But I would never want to go back to high school anyway.
All right, just those two.
Those two?
Yep.
Dodge Mopar and limited edition, whatever it is. Oh, the racing team there. Now I see it. You got the whole racing team. 1 of 5,000. All right, you see what you got there? You got a couple of Diecast toys there. It looks
There's
like
an autograph inside here.
Looks like they are brand new in the box. George did open one box to show you what was inside. Again, no guarantees, no returns. You only got a minute to win it, so you better be fast if you want to get this racing team. Let's go! All right, 60 seconds. 60 seconds.
3 more lots.
Fred says the NASCAR Super Truck Diecast. That was the year NASCAR made it to the Craftsman Truck Series. All right, Catherine P is in at 40. Iggy is in at 49. Iggy is in at 49. High bid right now is Iggy. And Sunflowers now 75. Sunflower 60 is at 75. We got bids jumping around here, there, and everywhere. Sunflower 60 is in at 75. 75 is high bid right now. Cecilia came in at 50. We got a little bit of everything right now. Veronica is in at 60. High bidder is still at 75 with Sunflower. Ruthie is now at 76. 76 right now with Ruthie. This one's a little bit slower. This one is a niche. This one is a niche. Veronica's now in at 78. Cecilia came in at 77. We got a few people that want to get their hands on this. Veronica's right now high bidder. Veronica's high bidder. 78 with Veronica. Cecilia's back up at 77. We got another 77 coming in. And Sunflower's now 80. 80 just got it in. Sunflower, nice.
Nice.
All right, Sunflowers. Sunflower 60, you're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and the lot, which we'll just call this the Diecast Racing lot, unless Conky called it something else. And you're going to send us your bid, which was 80. Send that right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Go ahead and send that message, that email right away. That way, that doesn't go back up for bid tonight. And then backup bidder was 77, 76, 76. Richard Hill graduated in 73. Veronica, you are backup bidder. Veronica, you are back up at 78. You know the deal and the drill. Wham! Send it right over there. You'll say backup bidder, Veronica Harris.
All right, next lot are vintage naval yearbooks.
Navy?
Yeah. There's 3 naval yearbooks, and the years range anywhere from 1942 to 1969.
Isn't there a song called In the Navy?
Yep. So this was in 1967 on the USS Black. So this entire yearbook is in black and white. 1967.
Wow. Pretty cool piece of military history.
Mm-hmm. There's 2 of these. You'll get identical ones.
Is there any signatures or anything in there?
I don't see any. 1967.
Look at that. Wow.
It definitely has some age to it, but it appears that all the pages are in there, are in the book. So you'll get 2 of these, and then this one is 1965. The United States Naval Training Center in Illinois. So this one has some color to it. It's not all black and white.
Wow.
This makes you want to go wah wah wee wah.
No, just wow. Always trying to put words in my mouth, George.
I learned it from you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How did you learn any of that from me?
And then these two, the next two aren't naval, but this one has a date of 1942. The Piper. This has some writing in it. Senior class of Etna High School.
Etna, Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania.
Now, some people may be thinking, where is the value in a yearbook?
So the naval ones I looked up.
Military,
those were going for like $200 each.
So make sure you're looking these up on eBay so you can bid appropriately. Now, other yearbooks, I'm going to jump on here real quick while you're still showing. Other yearbooks, if you can get a celebrity that was in a yearbook, that value of that yearbook goes skyrocketing on
Here's
eBay.
Some signatures. Does that make it ephemera?
The real collectability in yearbooks. So if you yearbooks, you can find yearbooks in storage units everywhere. What you want to do is you want to go through the yearbooks and go, is this person somewhat famous at all? Oh, that's got a plastic front on it, doesn't it? That's what we were just hearing. So if you can find famous people in yearbooks, that collectability skyrockets on eBay. So kind of cool there. As far as there's a treasure hunt to yearbooks, and there are people that focus just on yearbooks, and all they do is sell yearbooks. They hunt down yearbooks. They'll go to Goodwill. They'll go to thrift stores. Try and find as many yearbooks as they possibly can. They go through all the pages. They try and find famous people. They resell
or
them.
They try and find someone in their ancestry. So, like, let's say, for example, their grandfather graduated that year in that state. So people will try and look for ancestry.
Not me.
No?
No. I knew where my ancestry was. He was at the grocery store, and I was in the basement sweeping up dirt.
And they just told you, sweep it again. But I thought I already sweeped it.
I don't want to sweep
just sweep it again. All right, so you'll get five vintage yearbooks with this lot. 3 naval, and then the other 2 non-military.
All right, 5 vintage yearbooks. 3 of them naval, military, historical. You do have 2 that are the same.
And the year ranges from 1942 until 1969.
Okay. They're as is. There's no guarantees. Honestly, within this, you want writing. In my non-professional opinion, you actually want writing. You want that as part of the historical value of it. So there is writing. You kind of want that. We kind of gave a little bit of an overview of the value, or where people find value in the actual yearbooks. That being said, you got to be fast. You got to be furious. You only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Here we go. We got the vintage yearbooks. We got historical value there with the military. Catherine P is in at 50. Pam is now at 25. Christine is at 30 as well. Catherine P is still high bidder. Might have a famous signature. That is true. Pocono Joe says you might have a famous signature. You might have a little bit of anything and everything. We don't know. We did not check. Catherine P is still high bidder at 50. Pam is back up right now at 47. Mr. Stash came in at 50 as well. 50 is high bid. Now Dawn is now at 55. 55 is high bid right now. Pam Carter's now at 57. I hope you guys were looking up comps on these military Navy yearbooks. Pam is high bidder at 57. Navy yearbooks. Mikey the Mike channel is now 66. 66 is high bidder. Now Pam Carter's at 67. 67 is high bidder on the yearbooks. Got military Navy with 5, 4, 3, 2. Sean is now high bidder at 63. Sean is coming in at 60. No, Pam is still 67. Sean's back up at 63. Pam's at 67. Mikey and Mike channel's now sold. Mikey and Mike channel got it. The Mikey and Mike channel got it. Nice. All right, Mikey Mike channel. Here's the deal. You want to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your lot, which is going to be the Navy high school yearbooks, and then also your bid amount, $70 right there with hales@yahoo.com. We ask that you send that email immediately. Get that into us so that your lot does not come back up for bid. And that way we know you've established communication with us. And then backup bid is going to be Pam. Looks like it's you at 68. Pam Carter. $68, Pam. All the same information. Right there. Bam. Bam.
All right.
Bam.
One more lot before we hit up the free lots.
Looks like she's got some sports cards.
I've got some assorted sports
and
cards.
if you guys don't know, sports cards, no matter the year right now, are hot, hot, hot. They are coming back like crazy. Crazy.
These have, I think all of these, and I didn't check everyone, but these are 1989. So this entire, I want to say this entire binder is dated all 80s. Yeah, 89. Mostly football. I think all of it is football.
You got any of the cardiac kids in there from the Browns team?
I don't know. I didn't check. We didn't check any of these. I just looked at the date on the back.
Yeah, we haven't gone through these. We don't know if there's anything of value. You literally are seeing them. We found them. They went in a tote. This is the first time they've been out of the tote. You saw it in a video. It went into a tote after that. I think I just saw some Browns.
Cleveland Browns.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
There it is. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. You gonna do the bark? Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Roo, roo. Have you never been to a Browns game?
You're freaking me out again.
Come on, let's try again. Here we go, Brownies. Here we go. Why do you hate the Browns so much?
I'm not hating on the Browns. JK seriously is, though. That hurts. We are going to leave the channel to JK and Debbie Vaughn. We might have to write JK out of the channel, Will.
We might have to do some revision.
A little bit of revision with the legal team. I hope Debbie Vaughn can pull the weight all by herself. Look at all those cards.
Still, I'm looking at the date. Still 1989. So this is just one binder.
Okay, who made the cards?
Tops.
Tops.
So far, these have all been Tops.
All of them?
Yeah. From what I can see.
Again, we have not checked the cards to see if there's... We have not looked at value of any of them. We have not comped them. You saw us find them in a video. You're now seeing them for the first time ever come out of a tote again.
And then here's the other binder.
Debbie Vaughn says, "No, I'm probably going to need JK." So you best start behaving.
These have a date of 88.
I still think it would be hilarious to have JK and Debbie Vaughn sit in and not tell anybody and have them do a takeover. To have them do a complete and total takeover of our live stream. It'd be Hales hilarious. And we don't announce it, we just do it. And it goes live and bam.
Still 88.
It would be even funnier if Debbie Vaughn pretends to be you and JK pretends to be me. Mm-hmm. So they use our mannerisms and our sayings. That would be
pull it off.
That would be hilarious.
These look like mostly baseball. So football in the first binder. Looks like mostly baseball in the second binder. All dated 88.
I can't wait to see JK play guitar and sing.
I think he
We
can
know
play the guitar.
we know he writes lyrics like nobody's business.
Oh, he's good at that. He's definitely musically inclined. All right, you ready to auction this off?
Yep, you ready?
Yeah. I'll weigh it for fun.
Just for fun, George is gonna weigh the cards. You got a binder of football cards. You got a binder of baseball cards. We've not gone through, comped, looked at prices, nothing. All the fun is for you. Cards, no matter the year right now, are coming back as a hot, hot, hot thing.
So over 12 pounds of sports cards.
12 pounds of cards and plastic in the binders. $25 starting bid. That's free shipping in the United States. And you can also bid if you're outside of the United States. Rosemary, let me see. Rosemary just messaged me on Facebook. Let me get that really quick.
Okay.
Let me check it while you're looking at the cards there.
If you're outside of the U.S., you're more than welcome to bid. However, you will be responsible for shipping costs.
Rosemary, got your message on Facebook, but we need that message to go. The Facebook message
to our business
doesn't count.
email.
It has to go here. Gotta go right there.
We got Mikey Mike's email.
If you send it there, I'll check real quick, Rosemary, and see if you sent it. We got Mikey Mike's. I don't see it. So you got to send it over to whatthehales@yahoo. Going to the Facebook account doesn't do anything, unfortunately. All right. That being said, $25 starting bid. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You only have 1 minute to win it. Let's go. Here we go. You got the card lot. You got the football. You got the baseball. Pam, I think we got yours, but I wasn't really checking. Gumba Bill, $50 bid, high bid right now. $50 with Gumba Bill. Dan Grizz is coming in at $35. We got all kinds of bids coming left, right, up, down, everywhere, all around. Downtown even. Pharmacist at 76. 76 high bid right now. Rosie is now at 80. 81 with Lorraine. 81 with Lorraine. Wow, 81. 81 is high bid right now. Free shipping in the United States. We got all kinds of other bids all around. Rolene is now at 85. Veronica Harris is at 85. $100 bills, real deal number one. Real deal number one is now $20. 20 seconds left to go. Is that $100 bill? Remember, we have not checked these. You get to have all the fun. Free shipping. $100 right now is the high bid. Real deal one, $100. We got James at $100 as well. He's currently back up. Rosanna is now at 105. Fast Ed is now at 105 as well. Rosanna, Fast Ed. Rosanna is going to be high bidder. Now Becky is at 110. Becky's in at 110. Let's see what else. Aaron Breeden is now one. Aaron Breeden just got the snipe in.
Look at you,
Just
Aaron.
got the snipe in. Aaron Breeden, 114. Woo! That's going to be fun. Aaron, that would make a great video of you going through, checking everything. That'd be cool. Did you just literally just burp in the microphone?
Did I?
Normal George. All right, Aaron.
Did it come out
mid
mid-sentence?
Normal George. Aaron, what you know what to do. You're gonna send all your info right there. What the hell?
It came out mid-sentence. Sorry, guys. Please forgive me.
All right, I think Becky Rowland. Becky Rowland, you are backup bidder at 110.
We got Rosemary Morgan's email.
We did. All right, Rosemary, we got your email, and
time for the free lot.
Are you gonna show? You're going to show what you're throwing up there for the free lot? Speaking of cards.
Speaking of baseball cards. The last trivia giveaway were for the ladies. I gave away awesome scarves. And this week is for the guys. Or gals.
So we've got one card there. Is that Upper Deck?
So we got Bronco. And these are all dated 2006 tops.
So 2006, these look like...
this is his Hall of Fame induction card.
These look like repops?
Yeah, these are repops. Jim Thorne, Hall of Fame induction of 1963. This one was his Hall of Fame induction of 1963 as well. And then there's John Madden, Hall of Fame induction of 2006.
So this is a Topps repop And these are in 2006.
Yeah, all
These
three
are
of them were
free.
printed in 2006. So this is the free giveaway for tonight. And the way you can win, first 3 people to answer the trivia question correctly this evening will win a free card. If you're the first to answer, then you get first dibs on whichever card you want.
All right. I think if we're going to get into a trivia question tonight and we're going to give some awesome cards, that it ought to be the hardest trivia question that we've ever asked.
So the trivia questions, if this is your first live and you're ready to win something for free because you didn't get any of the lots, usually what Jeremy will do is he'll hand pick a trivia question from the least viewed video of the week.
Just picked it.
And then you have a minute to put your answers in the chat. The first 3 people to answer correctly in the chat will win one of the free cards. Again, if you're the first to answer correctly, you get dips on whatever card you want. Now is the perfect time to make sure you guys are in live chat and you refresh your screen so that you can put your answers in to win.
Should we give them a chance? We had a Hales of a week. I mean, it was just all the videos, were great this week. A lot of fun hanging out with Rob, who invited us to help him with a storage unit as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were able to actually visit Elvis on the way down to Florida and then Elvis on the way back up from Florida. That was a ton of fun too.
Mm-hmm.
And we just had a ton of fun finding a piece of property that we thought we could make work well.
Yeah.
So there was a lot to watch this week.
It was probably one of the best road trips I've ever taken. Not because Elvis was involved, but because we pretty much stopped in multiple states and did some type of touristy attraction, which I loved.
So anyways,
you don't agree?
You were telling me that on the road. You were like, this was the best
road trip ever.
And I was like, why? You've been fighting the entire time. And you're like, well, we stopped everywhere. I was like, you just forget all. So anyways, it was funny. So anyways, we're going to make this question tough. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Tonight's question is, which piece of property did we buy? Which piece of property did we buy? You have 1 minute to win it. Which piece of property did we buy? Property number 1, number 2, number 3,
or number 4.
Which piece of property? Which one did we buy? Psych!
That's not the trivia question.
That's not the trivia question. You are not getting the answer that
That's
easy.
A premature trivia
question. Premature. Look at you guys trying to say, oh, yeah. Look at you guys. Look at you all putting it in. Premature.
Michelle says, don't know.
Premature. You will probably find out. My guess will be, I want to say they're going to find out in a month. How long do you think it'll take?
The goal is to be closed and everything transferred over within 30 days.
So we definitely are staying to have Thanksgiving with family.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to head down whether we actually have the keys yet or not.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yes.
So we'll see basically.
Yeah.
The
realtor pretty much put in the contract that we'd like to close within
fast
30
as
days. Yeah.
Title work starts tomorrow. So all the paperwork starts and with the title company tomorrow. So that'll be great. All right. So for the real question, Rob did invite us with Second Sense. He invited us to have a lot of fun with him in a big unit that he bought. There was just tons of jewelry. He got an incredible unit. And George and I were actually working in the one side as well. And we decided that it was time for us to rob Rob because we weren't doing too hot. You remember that? And Rob kept getting calls and he'd be on the phone working deals. We're like, let's just go grab one of his awesome drawers. So we definitely robbed Rob. And while we were robbing Rob, we found some pretty cool stuff. And at one point in the video, we actually found something What I want to know is what was inside of it. And that thing that we found was a red coin purse or a cigarette purse, whatever you want to call it. What was inside the red coin purse, cigarette purse? What was inside?
Now, this is the real trivia question. You have a minute to put your answers in the chat.
What was inside the red purse? What was inside? What was inside the red purse? It could be called a change purse. It could be called a coin purse. We particularly called it a coin purse. George did. What was inside the purse? 25 seconds more. You see earrings. Debbie Vaughn said a donkey. Melissa said pills. Midwest Picker said travel alarm clock. I believe we found 3 of those travel alarm clocks.
Yeah.
Teresa said you proposed to George in the video. That was the video.
Was
2 after. This was in He Got Robbed was the title. He got
Time
robbed.
is up.
He got robbed because we robbed while he wasn't looking. We robbed from his
while
side
he was on the phone
and found some sweet stuff. Okay. I did see some right answers.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Janice T said a ring. Do you remember that? When you promised to annoy me for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Buffy June said rosary. There were
There were so many rosaries.
So many. Silver, so many.
Yes.
So many. And Rob will have those all up for auction on www.secondsense.com.
Service Chihuahua sent $2, says Jeremy and George are moving into a casino. I'd move in, but he...
Yeah, I would.
Not so much.
Not going to happen. JK said a locket. Definitely not a locket.
No,
not a locket. Hope said diamond ring. Douglas Gruhan said nothing.
He said nothing, and Douglas is
correct. It was a trick question tonight. Douglas,
there was nothing.
You are correct, and you get your first pick. Douglas, you're going to message us at whatthehales@yahoo.com. You're going to let us know which one of the 3 cards that you want. Make sure you send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and tell us which card you want. Second one to get it correct was Grandma Susan. Grandma Susan, you are correct. It was nothing. It was a trick question. Nothing. We wanted to make sure you guys were paying attention, and you have obviously proved that at least you 2 were. Now, let me see if I can.
You very tricky, Jeremy.
I found another nothing. Eileen Glazer. Eileen said nothing, and that is correct. The answer is nothing. I just want to double check, make sure I
see you guys have been paying attention.
Diamond ring, teeth. We got teeth, diamond ring, Washington State Pacific.
Lots of diamond rings.
The ring. Okay, we got our 3 winners.
Nice.
We did it. We got 3 winners.
Congratulations,
The answer was nothing. But even if the answer was nothing in regard,
does Margaret says vintage air? Does that count?
That would. If we would have said vintage air, then we probably would have. But I don't think we said that in the video. If I went, or if you would have said, like normally you go, vintage air.
Vintage air.
Then that would have been the correct answer. But we didn't actually do that. So that being said, man, what a Hales of a week.
Again, if you didn't win a lot tonight or even a free lot, you get a chance to win next Sunday.
And just a matter of weeks, you'll find out which property we actually purchased. And we'll give you a full tour, and we'll even show you what we're planning on doing.
We'll do it MTV style.
Probably we'll do cribs with no crib.
MTV cribs.
Except there's no crib. So we'll figure it out. Or is there? Could be another trick. Probably is.
He's very sneaky.
Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle little star.
Over
how
1,300 people watching.
You are.
It's 12:03 in the morning here in Ohio. For those of you who don't know where we are, we're in Ohio.
world so high.
Jeremy usually likes to end the live with a lullaby
Like a diamond.
to help you guys fall asleep.
Is it working?
It's working for me.
A diamond in the sky. Twinkle.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Twinkle little star.
We have fun with you guys every Sunday.
How I
We'll be back next Sunday with another live and another awesome auction.
Hold a second. Let's do a little something here. You ready?
Okay.
You're going to sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
I'd rather not.
Just go for it. Go. Twinkle. And I'm going to do ABCs. You ready?
Okay.
Ready? Here we go. You're doing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Twinkle,
A, B, C,
twinkle,
D, E,
little
F,
star.
G, H, I,
Now I'm all screwed up. I was just going to sing the alphabet.
L-M-N-O-P,
Can't do this.
Q, R, S,
I'm not musically inclined.
T, U, N, V. Where'd you go?
I lost it. You lost me at G.
I, N, C. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing George with me?
Good night, everyone. We love you so much. We'll see you next Sunday. Say good night.
Good night.